From ABC News, I'm Chuck Sievertson, and our on-scene Hudson River America 250 observer in New York, ABC's Mike Dubusky.
That's the sound of one of the boats participating in Sail 250. Hundreds of New Yorkers have turned out to watch the festivities as more than 100 ships from around the world process up the Hudson River, celebrating America's 250th anniversary. Something in which America has indulged over its lifetime as part of its 250th today, freedom of speech, and to agree to disagree. On the USS Kearsarge, moored just off the Statue of Liberty in the Hudson River, Vice President J.D. Vance criticized those he accuses of talking obsessively about America's flaws.
They misunderstand that we all have moments of great power despite those very real imperfections. That there are victims and heroes who live inside of each of us.
In Philadelphia, the dedicating of a time capsule to be open 250 years from now, mentioning the people who'll open it.
Will they see a generation worthy of the inheritance we received? Will they recognize people who understood that freedom is not guaranteed?
Members of the white nationalist group Patriot Front marched across Capitol Hill today, dressed in matching khaki pants, navy shirts, white face masks, and hats with the organization's logo. They carried U.S. flags and Confederate flags. In a country a little older, discovery of a well-preserved Byzantine-era residential city in the western desert is one of two major archaeological finds announced by Egypt today. It's from the 4th century, includes a basilica church overlooking its main streets and two watchtowers. Russia's defense ministry says 500 long-range Ukrainian drones overnight attacked Russian cities, including Moscow, and another struck an oil terminal in St. Petersburg today. Serena Williams withdrew from her doubles tennis match with Sister Venus at Wimbledon today due to a right knee injury, she says on Instagram. You're listening to ABC News.
Hot summer days and high energy bills are on the way. Upgrade your home's old leaky windows this month with Window Nation at 50% off all window styles. Yes, 50% off new, beautiful, energy-efficient windows, plus 0 down, 0 interest, and no payments for 2 years. Call now, 866-200-8670 or windownation.com. In select markets, trust our family of brands, New South Window and ArmorView. That's 866-200-8670 or windownation.com to book a consultation.
Ever wonder why you have insurance for your car or home, but not your digital life? Meet Webroot Total Protection, your digital bodyguard that includes antivirus, identity protection, VPN, cloud backup, and more. With plans for individuals and families, Webroot takes the guessing game out of cybersecurity so you can get back to living your best life online. Go to webroot.com/protect and get 60% off today. That's webroot.com/protect to get 60% off today. Live a better digital life with Webroot, because peace of mind shouldn't be optional.
ABC News has set out to find the living descendants of slaves who built the White House. By partnering with researchers from American Ancestors' 10 Million Names, genealogists in Boston found Ashley Swain, a potential living descendant of Calvert Ambush, Swain's fourth great-grandfather. Swain's reaction?
I think for me it's just excitement, nervousness, all the things. It's just like, how did I get here?
Researchers examined hundreds of records across several states over 2 years. A woman has rowed from the U.S. to Hawaii faster than anyone, man or woman, has ever covered the 2,400-mile trip.
Kelsey Fendler set out to become the first American woman to row solo from California to Hawaii. And on day 44...
You can see land over there. That's Oahu right there.
It's from a video she posted hours before landing in which she summed up her journey with a message to others.
Think about trying to find your own big, hard, scary thing. You might not think that you are strong enough to finish it right now, but you're definitely strong enough to start it, and you'll find everything else along the way.
She made the trip in 43 days, 17 hours, and 55 minutes. Brian Clark, ABC News.
Champion of hot dog eating holds on to her mustard belt. ABC's Shirlene Alicott was at the annual Nathan's hot dog eating contest in New York's Coney Island.
Mickey Sudo is our big winner. She ate 38.75 dogs. There are at least 5,000 people here.
Chuck Sievertson, ABC News.
Life's best moments start with perfect choices. For Connie Nowak, it was a trolley ride and a 67-year love story. A life of family, smart decisions, and companionship with Chester the cat. Her retirement choice, the village at St. Barnabas. Recreation, healthcare, close to family, everything on her list. Plus, it's an exceptional retirement value with a flexible entry process and affordable rates. St. Barnabas Retirement Communities, stbarnabascommunities.com or call 724-444-5568.
Keeping up with bills can be tough, but you don't have to do it alone. Duquesne Light Company's Customer Assistant Program helps income-qualified customers lower their monthly electric bills. The employees at Duquesne Light realize these are difficult times, and they're committed to supporting our communities. Applying is simple. Just visit DuquesneLight.com/CAP and apply online. Don't wait. See if you qualify today. At Duquesne Light Company, they are here to help when you need it most.
The KDKA AccuWeather forecast is brought to you by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred Roofing Replacement Contractor. Call 412-829-7711.
An extreme heat warning until 8 this evening. This afternoon, sun mixing with clouds, hot and humid. A couple of thunderstorms later this afternoon and this evening can produce flooding downpours, hail, and damaging winds. The high 91. For AccuWeather, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
The following is an editorial by KDKA Radio Regional Vice President Michael Spacciapoli.
As we prepare to celebrate America's 250th birthday, it's a good idea to assess our current state as a country. Many say we have never been more divided. Families and best friends are estranged over how they voted. Holidays are destroyed by disagreements over politics. Meanwhile, thousands of international soccer fans who have flooded the U.S. are gushing about how much they love it here. They don't want to leave. Know this about our country. If they ever did build a wall around it, far more people would try to get in than try to get out. We are flawed in many ways. We need to improve in so many areas, but if we work hard and don't give up, the American dream is still there. Let's make sure we don't kill it. God bless America and happy birthday to the red, white, and blue.
This has been an editorial by KDKA Radio Regional Vice President Michael Spacciapoli. To view a transcript, go to kdkaradio.com.
You've heard the stories. Now talk about them with Michael Bartley. 100.1 FM and AM 1020. KDKA.
Live from Point State Park in downtown Pittsburgh, you are listening live to KDKA coverage. It is the 4th of July, America 250, and this is how we do it Pittsburgh style. You know, I have a special co-host here today, our student host overnight from the Next Level, Next Take show, and this is Anthony Olshansky. It's great to have you.
Great to be with you.
And can I just report right now, AccuWeather, it is 93 degrees, that's the degrees, and the feels like temperature right now here in downtown Pittsburgh, 109. And let me just report, I mean, Point State Park right across from the Wyndham, it is a sort of a perimeter of food stations and all this kind of stuff, you know, hamburgers and hot dogs and companies giving stuff away. We're giving away pens and chip clips and keychains, all that type of stuff. Stop by and say hello to us. And then down at the Point, Anthony, people are lining up because the culmination of the 4th of July here in Pittsburgh is the huge fireworks show. People lining up at right down at the Point where the fountain is, and also in the North Shore, it's huge over there because they have the soccer watching at the Acroshore Stadium. And I want to mention that our coverage today, live from Point State Park, brought to you by Greater Pitt Tree Service, my man Carlos, and Pittsburgh Brewing. You like Icy Light, don't you, Anthony?
Doesn't get better than that. And actually, there's some great reenactors who are here as well over the Fort Pitt Museum side of Point State Park. They have some war-type reenactments where they've got cannons that are shooting off. They've got muskets shooting off. Everybody's dressed up. I've seen people dressed up as George Washington, people dressed up as Uncle Sam. I've seen it all. It's fantastic, and it's lively. It's exciting. I encourage anybody to check it out. There's a big main stage brought to you by BNY Mellon, and it's great here.
I'm actually at 540. They're moving it up a little bit. I think they're I'm just reporting. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but I think they're moving it up a little bit. There was a 6 o'clock introduction I had to do at BNY main stage. There are several stages here, and you meander around, and it's just wonderful. They're moving up a little bit, I think. The city said because of maybe some impending storms. We'll see what happens there. We'll keep an eye on that for you, don't worry. And actually, Coming up here at 10 minutes or so, Brandon Del Monte from the City Parks Department. He will be here, and also we'll have some other special guests along the way. But come down, stop and see us. There's a lot to be seen here. You were walking around.
Yes, there is a lot to be seen, and of course there is the shady area under the bridge where a lot of people are taking a break at, taking a few sips of water, making sure to stay hydrated. If you come with short sleeves on, make sure you've got to wear that SPF 50, SPF 70, wherever you can find it. You've got a sunscreen. Michael, you've got a lot of outdoor coverage here, so I want to make sure that you're sunscreened and ready to go.
And guess what? I have the sunscreen on, and guess what?
That's amazing.
Can I just tell you something?
Please.
Can I tell you that I got out of my car, walked over here, and the sun is blistering today with the heat index that feels like temperature of 109 degrees. Guess what? I walked with an umbrella fully up over my head. And you know what? I got 2 thumbs up and not one person making fun of me saying, hey, buddy, you're crazy. Because I think everybody understands in the sun, it feels like it's 130 degrees.
Yeah, it's feeling bad, and I'm personally in a suit myself, so you can imagine the
can't believe you
suffering.
had that suit on.
The suffering that I'm taking here. I feel like I'm wearing a towel now, but it's okay. It's everything to celebrate the 4th of July and Independence Day. It's such an important day, such an important holiday. Of course, the quarter centennial anniversary, 250. That is big.
It is huge, and there's so many things going on all around the country. New York City, Washington, D.C., all over the place. But in Pittsburgh, we take great pride in meeting right here at the Corp with people from all of our different counties all around Western Pennsylvania, driving in to go, and we have so many spots where the fireworks is just wonderful. Whether you're on Mount Washington or no matter where, Story Hill, whatever it might be, and you get an unbelievable view of the fireworks. A lot of people go to the North Shore, but a lot of people come right here. They're just starting to filter in to get the best spot they can.
Yeah, and me personally, I always love the Zambelli fireworks that are put on by the PNC, by PNC Park and the Pittsburgh Pirates. They usually do them on Saturday home games in the night during the summer, and that's always a great show. And hopefully Zambelli's going to put on a fireworks show today.
Yeah, and there was so much stuff that was going on this morning in every neighborhood in Western Pennsylvania, every neighborhood there is, and whether it didn't matter, and showing their patriotism, showing their allegiance to the flag, and everything else. And so, if you guys had a wonderful time this morning, I got pictures from the parade in Zelienople and the parade in Brentwood, and all those type places. And if you want to call and tell us what your experience was this morning, it's just great. People really taking pride, Anthony.
They have, and there's a lot of people here who you just go up to them and you talk to them, and people are really social here, which is very nice. A lot of the times, if everybody's in their own world, maybe they're working, maybe they're on their phone, but everybody's off their phone. I've barely seen any phones, and everybody's up and lively and complimenting others. The vibe is fantastic here.
And everybody, and you know what else you notice? No politics today. This is 250 years. We're celebrating our liberty, our freedom, our Declaration of Independence. And I saw a great feature on the Statue of Liberty this morning and all that type of stuff. And when the Pittsburgh folks come down here and they gather here at Point State Park, and they gather across the river at the North Shore, and they gather in droves, 50 deep, on Mount Washington, all over the place, in every neighborhood where you can see downtown for the fireworks. Politics is set aside because we celebrate what we have in common, and that is liberty and freedom.
I agree, and I think one of the big things that the correlation between the pride that we have for our sports teams and the 4th of July celebration that we do put on, I think it's there. I think when it comes to the die-hard Pirates, the die-hard Steelers, the die-hard Penguins fans, the fact that we bleed black and gold, we can bleed red, white, and blue all the same on this kind of 4th of July day, and I think it's why we rank so highly in our celebration, and the celebration's just begun.
I agree with you, and there's so much more here. Brandon Del Monte, he's going to give us an overview of this event and the fireworks tonight. He's with City Parks, the city of Pittsburgh. Brandon's going to join us in just a moment. So, Listen, if you had a blast this morning in your own neighborhood, you know that right here on the Voice of Pittsburgh, this isn't about us, this is about you. And you take pride in your neighborhood, you take pride in your event, you take pride in volunteering to express the love of liberty and the love of our country and our flag. And 250 years, 250, America 250, which is once in a lifetime, once in a generation, and it's extraordinary. And you want to let us know how that went? 866-391-1020, 866-391-1020. In the meantime, Anthony, I'll be right back with Brandon Diamante from the city of Pittsburgh, live from Point State Park.
Now more than ever, we're the station you can trust for the information you need. KDKA.
I'm with Joe Potocnik from JP Roofing and Siding, a platinum preferred contractor from Owens Corning. Joe, what does that mean?
It's an elite status. We earn that by using Owens Corning products to qualify for the platinum preferred warranty. That's a 50-year warranty on the materials and 25-year on the labor, 100%.
That's the upper 1% in America after 45 years, Joe. Congratulations.
Thank you, Larry.
Call JP Roofing and Siding, 412-829-7711. Pittsburgh's very own board-certified and licensed hypnotherapist Dan Vitchoff of the PA Hypnosis Center is here to help you. He has helped train U.S. Olympic team members control their brains, stay relaxed, focused, and in control, giving them the edge for the gold. He's recognized by many organizations around the world as one of the top hypnotherapists anywhere. He has gotten over 3,000 people to give up cigarettes for good in the last 22 years. He's helped folks even who've tried gastric bypass to lose weight. He can help you and give you a 98% success guarantee. Call 724-934-8446. That's Dan Vitchoff, the PA Hypnosis Center. Mention KDKA and get $50 off any program. But call for a free consultation today, 724-934-8446. The PA Hypnosis Center with Dan Vitchoff. Make that call today, 724-934-8446.
Pros, save more on what you need to get the job done right now at Lowe's. Get 15% off select custom entry and interior doors. Plus, save $80 on the DeWalt 20-volt Max 2-tool combo kit, now just $169. And at the Lowe's Pro Desk, bring us your materials list and get a quote in minutes. Handwritten, a photo, or even a sticky note is all you need. Keep your jobs moving faster and on budget at Lowe's. Valid through 7/8 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
One of life's greatest mysteries has finally been solved.
Who let the dogs out? Spruce, spruce, spruce.
It's Spruce, the weed and grass killer that's safe for use around people, pets, and bees. When used as directed, spray the leaves for visible results in just 1 hour and dead weeds in just 1 day. You spray, they play. Spruce, pet friendly, weed deadly. Find wherever weed killers are sold.
The best words to hear at the TSA security checkpoint? You're good to go. All it takes is a little preparation. Get to the airport early, bring a carry-on bag that fits in the overhead, and have an acceptable ID. Not all state-issued IDs will cut it. Check out tsa.gov/ID and see which TSA acceptable IDs make the grade, like a real ID or passport.
Before you jet, do a little prep, and you're good to go. Check out tsa.gov/ID or the MyTSA app.
New to Medicare, get covered with MediConnect. Listen Wednesdays around 1:40 to hear Lance O'Brien of MediConnect help you navigate the Medicare process. Simply great, unbiased information to get you the best healthcare coverage. Get covered with MediConnect. Medicare made simple.
When you get a diagnosis of Parkinson's disease, things get real.
And nobody understands that better than the Parkinson's Foundation. All across the country, we provide resources and support in the fight against Parkinson's, a neurological disease that affects movement.
The Parkinson's Foundation is dedicated to improving care and advancing research towards a cure.
And when you call our helpline, you'll speak to a real person who can help you find the right information. Because while living with Parkinson's can be challenging, there are things you can do to improve your quality of life. So, whether you're newly diagnosed, have been living with Parkinson's for years, or caring for a loved one,
when Parkinson's gets real. Find real answers at the Parkinson's Foundation.
Go to parkinson.org or call our helpline at 1-800-4PD-INFO, 1-800-473-4636. The Parkinson's Foundation. Better lives together.
The KDKA radio text line is driven by Kenny Ross Auto Group. Find your best deal and Pittsburgh's best warranty at kennyross.com.
Listen to KDKA Radio on the Odyssey, iHeartRadio, or TuneIn apps.
The voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020. KDKA.
Thank you, God Almighty, for this ice-cold water. You are listening live to KDKA, the voice of Pittsburgh coverage of America 250, the 4th of July in downtown Pittsburgh. We are live right here at Point State Park. I'm with Anthony Olshansky, who's our Next Take host overnight, a Pitt student. I love having you here today. This is fun. You can co-host with me anytime. And our guest right now is Brandon Diamante from the City Parks Department. What's your title again?
Program Manager for the Department of Parks and Recreation.
Okay, Program Manager. So you put this whole deal together here.
Yeah, this is my 4th year organizing the city's 4th of July celebration.
And Casey, can we hear him okay? Mike, are we good with him? Look, we can hear him okay, can't we?
We can hear him, but he's a little faint.
Oh, you're a little faint.
All right, there we go.
Is that better? Okay, that's better. All right, I might go like that right there. Brandon, wait, how many vendors are involved here? And here's how I'm going to describe this. You come down to Point State Park, across the street from the Wyndham, all right? Walk over the main gate. You go in. The initial park right here is a perimeter of tons of vendors. And as we say in Pittsburgh and every other city, it's gyro, but we have gyros, we have funnel cakes, we have hot dogs, we have hamburgers, all this type of food. And then if you walk down under the tunnel into where the fountain is, there's tons of stuff there. People are getting everything they want, whatever you want to drink, whatever you want to eat. How many vendors?
Well, we probably have 30 vendors, I would say, just here for our family fun zone. We have a local craft market this year. We have a veterans wellness row this year. And then I would say we've got another 15, 20 food vendors set up as well. So, yeah, it's a very, very big setup this year and wouldn't have it any other way for such a milestone celebration.
Yeah, I was saying earlier that, no matter what neighborhood you are in the city, or in Butler County, Beaver County, Allegheny County, Westmoreland County, Fayette County, Washington County, Armstrong County, it doesn't matter. Every neighborhood has something in the morning, whether it's a parade or whether it's something. But the culmination of Western Pennsylvania celebrating America 250, or our traditional annual 4th of July, is right here at the Point.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's been an honor to organize this the past several years now. And like you just mentioned, I just bought a new house, and they told me you have a great view of the fireworks from your place too. And I said, well, that's nice, but unfortunately, I will be
there tonight.
I'll be working every 4th of July for the foreseeable future. And yeah, happy to do it and excited. And I think that energy is really, you can see it on everyone's face here today.
Anthony's chomping at the bit for some questions.
Sure.
Anthony, I just wanted to ask one last thing. I felt terrible because my producer Casey, who's here, we had the furries on the show the other day, and I love them. I just do. I love them. Anthrocon, they bring so much joy to the city. They're just lovely, innocent, wonderful people. They don't hurt a flea. They're just fun, and they're nice people. They canceled their parade because of this heat. I just said the heat index right now here is 109 degrees. And I felt badly about that. Are you concerned about the heat as you look around here today? I think people are just sort of arriving now.
Yeah, sure. And the weather has been pretty interesting so far this year. I think it was calling for rain. It was always calling for heat. Now the rain has moved on, and the heat is still here. So we'll see if there's any pop-up showers today. But as of right now, we're looking good for fireworks to go off on time, and our performer to go off on time and everything. So yeah, we're excited. We've got lots of water down here in the park for everybody. We've got water monsters set up, thanks from Pittsburgh Water. We got some cooling towels we're giving away. We've got some misters on site. And yeah, we got everything we do. Like I mentioned, tons of food vendors here as well. And we are prepared for whatever may come. So yeah, we feel pretty good, pretty prepared.
It's looking good.
Well, tell me a little bit about this name tag you've got going on, because this is interesting. It's got a QR code on. Tell me about that.
Oh, sure. So These are just staff lanyards here. This is the all-access pass. This is just information for everybody who may need anything on the day of. They can get a hold of everybody that knows what's going on, right? Where are the bathrooms? Where's the water? Those kinds of questions. So, that's we're like I said. That's new for this year as well, too, as we did prepare for a larger celebration. All those sort of safety procedures and things come along with that. So,
well, and personally, Independence Day, it's of course bigger than all of our jobs here. What does it mean to you?
Yeah, like I mentioned, it's an honor to do it for the city, and it's an even bigger honor that it's 4th of July Independence Day celebration. And I feel very privileged to organize this with a great team of people. And I think there's so many people behind the scenes who bring this thing together, I'm sure, as everybody can imagine. And this year in particular, I just really, everybody from our public works team, our public safety teams, of course, the Department of Parks and Recreation, to really bring this thing together for such an important holiday. Everybody's really, really proud of the work they've done.
Brandon, now you know why I love having our student hosts with me. How do you like those questions?
That was great. You got is any more?
He's a Pitt kid. What year are you in again, Anthony?
Rising junior.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great.
We've got one that we're staring down right now. We've got another Pitt kid here.
Wonderful.
Okay.
My co-host Owen Lenson.
Yeah,
yes.
Owen, we're going to get you in here. Hold on a second.
I'm an alumni, so I.
Oh, are you a Pitt guy, Brandon?
Pitt guy. Glad to have you guys here. This is
All
great.
right, guess what? I love having them because they're so fun and they make my life easier. But guess what?
Good looking, too.
Hey, listen, he's getting the MVP today. Guess why? During the break, you laughed. I said, Anthony, run down there and get me some bottled water right now and make sure it's cold. And guess what? It was back here in 30 seconds, wasn't it?
Not bad.
Yeah.
Effective and efficient.
Yeah, exactly. So we have about a minute left, but I want to keep you over here for a minute, just for a couple more minutes. You okay?
Sure.
All right, good. The first BNY main stage performer goes at what, 5:40?
4 o'clock.
Oh, 4 o'clock.
Yeah,
Okay.
4 o'clock we'll have our opener Cajon concept on stage. And then we just had a change in schedule, so Eternal Boy was scheduled for 6 p.m. They'll now be going off at 5:40 p.m. Looks like there might be a light shower coming in around 6 o'clock, so we wanted to get them off in time.
Yeah.
And hopefully that's short, quick, and we're right back on track.
I'm on the stage introducing them at 5:40, and that's going to be fun. And then John and Rachel are here tonight. There's some big acts here tonight as well.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's going to be great. All right, we're going to take our break, and we'll be right back. Brandon, you're going to be here for one more segment. Hey, listen, our live coverage is brought to you by Greater Pitt Tree Service, Pittsburgh Brewing Company, Michael Bartley, and I'm with our student co-host, Anthony Olshansky. I love having you, Anthony. And then you got your boy here. He's coming in. Don't worry. Everybody relax. This is a really festive occasion. America 250, Pittsburgh style, right here at Point State Park. Be right back.
Been 30 time, would have been 30, no, would have been 30, being 30, been 29, if that'll help, been 29,000, being 7, 5, would have been 9, 9.
Get ready to bid on the equipment you need in the Ritchie Brothers Northeast Regional Auction on August 4th. Inventory is housed at locations in Pittsburgh, North Franklin, and Northeast Maryland, with in-person inspections available. Bid on a wide selection of construction and transportation equipment. Don't miss this great opportunity. Visit rbauction.com/Pittsburgh to sign up. Again, that's rbauction.com/Pittsburgh.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance. And now we're customizing this late-night ad to make you more alert, which could help your driving. And science tells us that pulsing beats faster, stimulating audio like traveling sound, and voices on the higher,
so-called brighter end of the audio spectrum like this can encourage focus.
Also, a familiar tune can help, so...
Liberty, 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 liberty.
I'm Piera Palazzolo, VP of Digital Marketing for the American Management Association, a company focused on the management training skills needed to enhance the careers of business professionals. We did our research when it came to the best companies for website development and chose AmericanEagle.com. And we couldn't be happier. AmericanEagle.com worked closely with us to understand the front and back end requirements needed to launch an e-commerce website that could handle the complexities of running thousands of seminars nationwide. Our robust new website and improved SEO saw immediate increases in site traffic and web revenue. If you're in need of managerial effectiveness and success, visit our website at amanet.org. If you're in need of a website that provides an unparalleled consumer experience, I highly recommend AmericanEagle.com.
Transform your business today. Dial 877-WEBNOW1 for a free digital consultation with AmericanEagle.com.
The best words to hear at the TSA security checkpoint? You're good to go. All it takes is a little preparation. Get to the airport early. Bring a carry-on bag that fits in the overhead, and have an acceptable ID. Not all state-issued IDs will cut it. Check out tsa.gov/ID and see which TSA acceptable IDs make the grade, like a real ID or passport.
Before you jet, do a little prep, and you're good to go. Check out tsa.gov/ID or the MyTSA app.
Colin Dunlap on KDKA.
So this is a hot dog, a Gleazy, but bigger. It's a hot dog, but it's a bigger hot dog. So they're calling it the Big Gleazy.
Is it Glizzy or Gleazy? You keep screwing me up.
I'm sorry, the Big Glizzy today. he was.
This may be the first time Skeen's ever had a Glizzy.
Weekdays 2 to 6 on the Voice of Pittsburgh, 100.1 FM and AM 1020, KDKA.
From the Aetna Medicare Studios.
Proud to be the voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
ABC News, I'm Chuck Sievertson. People from all over the country are celebrating America's 250th. Many are in New York City. They watch the historic tall ships and Blue Angels jets trailing contrails colored red, white, and blue.
It's cool to see airplanes flying so low.
We actually planned to be here to celebrate our anniversary ahead of time. We started looking into what was going on in the city, and all of a sudden, all these opportunities came up.
Before the World Cup match in Houston, a message from astronauts noting the holiday from aboard the International Space Station was beamed into the stadium. There's a massive fireworks show planned tonight in Washington. 500 long-range Ukrainian drones overnight attacked Russian cities, including Moscow, says Russia's defense ministry, which says a Ukrainian drone today struck an oil terminal in St. Petersburg. Serena Williams today withdrew from her doubles tennis match with sister Venus at Wimbledon due to a right knee injury, she says in a post on her Instagram. This is ABC News.
Retirement, it's almost here. Are you ready? Well, join Kurt Kanodik and Ethan Lane of Accurate Solutions Group for your retirement blueprint. Let Kurt and Ethan help you plan for your retirement dreams. Don't miss your retirement blueprint, Sundays at 10. Investment advisory services offered through ASG Investment Management, LLC.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
With other language learning apps, I was just playing games. I wasn't really learning. Babbel's different.
Babbel was designed by over 200 language learning experts to be the most effective way to learn another language.
Every time I open the app, I can choose to work on my writing, speaking, or listening. And it saves my mistakes for me to review, so I'm constantly improving. Before Babbel, I thought I just wasn't good with languages. But now I'm speaking French. Tout ça, c'est grâce à Babbel.
Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Ms. Fernandez, what are those tiny things?
Those are what we call amoebas. You can only see them through a microscope.
Wow.
Today's students are tomorrow's great thinkers and innovators. But right now, there's a funding crisis in public schools. Millions of kids go to schools that don't have funding for books, computers, and so much more just because of where they live. You can help change that. Donors Choose is a nonprofit that lets you support students and teachers in your community and beyond. You choose which supplies to support. You could provide first graders with pencils and paper, or other students with their first chapter books, help a music class get a guitar.
You could even supply a classroom like mine with a science project. But what you're really giving is the moment that sparks a brighter tomorrow.
To learn more, please visit DonorsChoose.org. That's DonorsChoose.org. Choose students. Shape the future.
Spreadsheets, clunky software, 100 different logins just to run your business? Ah.
There's a better way. Odoo. One simple, connected platform that handles sales, inventory, accounting, and more. So you can focus on growing, not juggling. Make the switch today at odoo.com. That's ODOO.com.
Need to order food for your workplace?
Yep.
That's a rhetorical question. Who are you?
Oh, I'm May, an admin who loves EasyCater.
Well, may I continue? I'm the voice of EasyCater. And don't you have work?
Actually, EasyCater saves me so much time ordering food for the office, I thought I'd take a minute to spread the word.
Well, this is a 30-second spot, and we're halfway through, so...
Right. EasyCater gives you a huge variety of restaurants to feed your workplace. Any group size, any budget, anytime, anywhere. How's that?
You trying to take my gig?
Start an order at EasyCater.com.
What's going on here?
Join Rob Pratt every Sunday at 11 a.m. for Black and Gold Sunday, presented by Coons Market, your hometown Pittsburgh grocer. Rob keeps you posted on Pittsburgh sports with 2 hours of exciting talk. That's Black and Gold Sunday, 11 to 1, presented each week by Coons Market.
The KDKA AccuWeather forecast is brought to you by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred Roofing Replacement Contractor. Call 412-829-7711.
The extreme heat warning continues till 8 this evening. Sun will mix with clouds this afternoon. It will be hot and humid. A couple of heavy thunderstorms later this afternoon and this evening can generate flooding downpours, hail, and damaging winds, the high 91. For AccuWeather, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Welcome back, Michael Bartley. Right here, the band's warming up at the BNY main stage. Our guest is Brandon Diamante with the City of Pittsburgh. What time's if they go on at 4 o'clock?
They're going on at 4, yeah.
Yeah, so this is coming right up. Well, about an hour and 15, 20 minutes. Or whatever, they're sound checking, yeah. And you're laughing because my two intern co-hosts here, I love having these guys, Anthony Olshansky, and they do the overnight show. Yes, they do Next Take. And Owen Lenson. Is that your last name, Owen? Lenson. And you're a senior? You're going to be a senior?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are the same age.
Around there. He's a little older.
Welcome, Owen. It's great to have you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And you know why Brandon's laughing here? I said, as soon as this commercial break, get your asses over there, get those towels, those cold towels. Brandon, people are going to be looking for those cold towels. I just said that the heat index right now is 109 degrees.
Yeah. Well, good news. They've just arrived. They're getting them on ice now, and they'll be ready to go.
Beautiful. It's going to be. That's going to be really, really good. All right, now I just wanted to keep you to get some more questions in. One of the big things, this hot air balloon. What's that about?
So there is a hot air balloon scheduled to be on the North Shore from 6 to 8 p.m. Really excited about that. It's one of the things that I think makes this event a little unique. I don't know any other events in the city where you'll see that. I will say that they're very weather dependent, and if it's not able to fly today, what they do is set the basket out. They'll let you climb in it. They'll shoot the flame out of the top for you to get some photos. So it's still a nice activation for everybody.
Very, very cool. And you know what? And you guys have had so much to do with Point State Park and the North Shore and everything else, but I see this as one big event. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, the World Cup fan deal over at Acrisure Stadium. People are going to go over there and watch the World Cup on the Jumbotron at Acrisure. You can go to the sit on the field. You can sit in the stands, whatever you want. You can stay there for the fireworks. That Ferris wheel is getting a lot of attention.
That's right. The wheel's right outside the stadium over there. We were happy to partner up with the Steelers and have it stay there for their watch parties on July 5 as well.
Yeah.
So we have signage in the park today. If tickets are sold out, which they're telling me they're going to sell out for today, there should still be some available for tomorrow. And if they're sold out online, you can go in person. They will have some reserved at the box office for walk-ups as well.
Oh, that's really, really good. All right, now I'm going to let these guys ask some questions. Owen, don't be shy, but wait a minute. Brandon, tell us about the fireworks. I saw the mayor previewing the fireworks, and this is going to be spectacular.
Yeah, he's been very supportive. I was told he doesn't like heights. We got him to go on the wheel. We got him to go on the barges and take a look at all the fireworks that are being set up and moving into position today to kind of go off at 9:35. We're hoping that goes off right on time. We've got some messaging prepared. If we got to move that back or move it up earlier even, we'll keep everybody posted on that. But we are prepared for the largest fireworks display we've had in decades here in the city, so we're really excited for that.
Okay, Owen, go ahead, buddy. You got some questions for Brandon? Don't be shy.
Oh, yeah. So you might have forgot. I reached out to you about the Zoom, and then I swear the Zoom sent, but I guess it didn't. But so, yeah, how long does it take to prepare for something like this? Is it like you start July 5th
and then.
Yeah. I mean, it really does start because over the next week, what I'll do is I'll follow up with all these sponsors, all these vendors, all our partners to make sure, get all their feedback, make sure they had a good time, and see how we can improve on next year. And that will go all the way up through the end of August. But this event in particular, for the Milestone 250 celebration, we've been working on this for the last 4 years or so. So this is a really special day to see everything come together. And as I mentioned earlier, all the hard work countless people have put together behind the scenes. It's really special to see it, and I hope everybody can come down and see it for themselves.
And just to mention our live coverage, KDK, the Voice of Pittsburgh coverage, live from Point State Park, brought to you by Greater Pitt Tree Service and Pittsburgh Brewing Company. Go ahead, Anthony.
Hey, you know, how many people, be honest, how many people tell you that with the hat you look like Paul Skeens?
I don't think I've ever got that.
Really?
You know what, he has a mustache.
Take your sunglasses off. Let me see.
Well,
let me see.
You know, I used to get.
Wait, look at me. A little bit.
I used to
Anthony, I thought you were drunk or something.
Yeah. I used to get Chris Letang. That was my Pittsburgh sports, look-alike. And but as I've gotten older, not so much anymore.
You look young to me. Go ahead.
Yeah, and we've been talking about how great of an event it is. And what did you think when you saw that Pittsburgh has one of the best across the nation 4th of July celebrations? Is that something where you can tell because you're behind the scenes and you see it, or was that even surprising to you?
That was a really nice surprise. They actually reached out to us in March to say, hey, you've been nominated for this award. Here's kind of how it works. Good luck, basically. Yeah. It's up to they have a team of judges that I guess vets, and actually they said they have an in-person panel that comes out, kind of judges some of these events, and they put together a list of at least top 20 nominations, and we were very excited to see Pittsburgh take number one.
Number one. And that's a count to, all the guests, all the residents, people who voted. Really, really great. And you know what a big part of that is? Boy, I'm looking at the crowd's really picking up here. Owen and Anthony and Brandon. But Brandon, congratulations again on number one fireworks. But, Anthony brings up a good point. My understanding, one of the big things that went into this for the fireworks, and it makes sense. Think about this. You shoot the fireworks off on the 4th of July in Pittsburgh. Tonight's show is going to be second to none. And you shoot them off on barges from the river. Almost every city neighborhood has a view, number one, all right, because of our topography. It's 30, 40, 50 deep on Mount Washington, all the way up, the overlooks everywhere over there from the south, from the east, okay? People look on their back porches in Oakland, Greenfield, all these places, and on the north side as well. And then when you're downtown at the North Shore, or right here at Point State Park, the vantage points are spectacular. You don't get that in every city.
Yeah, no, we're really excited about that as well. And I think we talked about we'll have 3 launch points on the river. We are also launching fireworks off the roof of the hotel right here outside of Point State Park.
This Wyndham Hotel in front of us?
You're looking at it right now. So
we mean off
the roof? Yeah. So we're really excited to have 4 launch points this year.
That.
Oh yeah. So we're really excited about that. It's going to be something I don't think anyone has seen in a long time. So looking forward to that.
Were you involved in the NFL draft deal?
Thank goodness, no.
Okay, because since you said that about the Wyndham, they did
projection.
The projections.
It was really nice
on the Wyndham windows. It was really, really cool. Anthony,
and just sort of we're getting close on time here. I'm interested in that big chessboard over there. Is that going to be available for everybody? Or?
Oh, that's available. You can see it set up next to the giant beer pong. No beer included in that. And then we have 9-hole mini golf here as well.
And we ourselves at KDKA have Connect 4. If anybody wants to play, we haven't had any guests
Connect. I was like, what is that doing here? Who brought that? Casey brought that. Yeah. Go ahead, Owen. What were you going to say?
Yeah, I kind of want to touch on that. We kind of brought it up, but so Pittsburgh, it's not a small city, but it's not like the biggest compared to these other cities. So how do you take advantage of the fact that we have the best 4th of July celebration being not as big as something like New York or like D.C. even, or like Philadelphia?
Yeah, and a lot of that comes down to it was the number one 4th of July celebration. So fireworks are included in that, right?
That's right. Yeah.
But it's everything else that goes into a celebration like this, including some of the social impact. You'll see groups like True Leave over here has a Veterans Wellness Row where they're highlighting benefits for Pittsburgh veterans right here in the region. And they also help over 100 veterans on site every year, including those who may suffer from PTSD during fireworks, and they're able to provide some services there to make sure they're able to enjoy it as well. So there's a lot of different pieces that go into the event that led to that award, and we're just thrilled with the results.
Now, come tomorrow, you're going to take vacation?
Oh, well, tomorrow we'll be here cleaning all this up.
Yeah, I know. But next week you'll probably be,
Yeah, hopefully next week is I'll be out of office.
Back to Owen's question. Did you say when did you start working on this? The day after?
So for every year we'll start preparing the next day. Yeah, and I mean that starts with loadout and then vendor contact from there.
All right, now before you go, I have to ask this because I did a lot of coverage on this yesterday on the air, and I thought that the mayor, the police chief, I thought your public safety director, everybody in the city did a really good job. They didn't ignore the issue of the young people being down here running around getting in trouble. And I see a ton of police here. I think they said that zero tolerance for all that those little punks trying to start trouble down here. Nobody should be nervous about coming down to celebrate.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we haven't had an incident here, as far as I'm aware, in the past several years. And I know that maybe there's some things that go on downtown, and that's why it's so important that they have that additional police presence down here to make sure everybody's safe and has a happy, healthy, safe holiday.
In past years, in how many years? What would you say is the average attendance?
So we'll do about 20 to 30,000 on a normal year. That's just down here in Point State Park.
But what about the North Shore and everything combined?
Yeah, so we'll get about another 5,000 to 6,000 on a normal year for the North Shore. Last year, because Point State Park was closed, we were all in on the North Shore.
Are you sure it's not more than that?
That's what we'll get in the park. Those are that's about the attendance number we'll see down here. What we don't count is all those overlooks you just mentioned earlier.
I know. Okay, yeah.
All the overlooks, West End, Grandview, right? We don't have any numbers on those.
I'm talking 200,000 people.
If we had more staff to send them out with people counters, we would. But
I'm going to start educating you guys on counting.
I'll take all the help we can get.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. Listen, Brandon, thanks a million. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
You're really a nice young guy. And don't you love how I boss the interns around?
Yeah, I think you're doing a great job. I still don't see the towels.
I don't see the towels either. Okay, I'm going to throw to break. Owen, you got about 5 seconds to get me an ice-cold towel. I'm going to get one for Brandon, too. All right, our live coverage brought to you by Greater Pitt Tree Service and Pittsburgh Brewing. Michael Bartley, along with Owen and Anthony, my college co-hosts. I love it. We are live. You hear the band warming up? Yeah, they're doing it. They're doing it. Live from Point State Park, America 250. Happy 4th of July, Pittsburgh.
It's the little things. The information you need. People you know. The little things that make a big difference. The voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020. KDKA.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
A small business affirmation from Progressive. Bakery owners, you will be loved today. Every pastry will be flaky. Your cake will make a child's day. Your delivery van won't get sideswiped by a distracted garbage truck driver. But if so, breathe easy, knowing you'll get back to business quickly with Progressive protecting your commercial auto. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
When it comes to your home, trust means everything. At Home Genius Exteriors, trust starts with a conversation and a free roof and attic inspection. And it's earned with every roof we install. Let our dedicated project team and certified installers give you peace of mind. Call now and get 50% off all roofing materials. Plus 0% APR and no payments till 2027. Call Home Genius Exteriors now at 855-U-R-GENIUS. That's 855, the letter U, the letter R, Genius. See website for details.
You have some dough.
It's lunchtime, but there's no way you would eat just dough for lunch, right? Well, the good thing is, I have some cheese. Your friend has some tomato sauce. This random guy on the street has pepperoni in his backpack. If we bring all these ingredients together, we end up with something much better than any of them alone. A savory pizza for lunch. But each of us has not only different ingredients, but also different opinions coming from our different life experiences. If we bring all these experiences and all these opinions together in friendly, civil conversation, we end up with opinions and ideas that are better than any of our individual opinions before. So if we want to come up with better ideas for a better world, what we really need are civil, civic conversations. Pizzas. It's an American thing. AmericanThing.org.
The Village at St. Barnabas, the perfect place for mom.
Lose weight. Alex Goen patented hypnosis, the only weight loss method in America proven useful by the U.S. Patent Office because it reprograms your subconscious, engineered to kill cravings, emotional eating, late-night fridge attacks, full on half the food so you lose the weight, no matter what you tried before. Engineered to work. Only $59.99 or your money back. Weight loss seminar Thursday, July 23rd. Doubletree by Hilton Green Tree, 5:30 p.m. Stop smoking 8 p.m. Arrive early. Sign up at alexgoen.com. Goen. That's alexgoen.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-9834. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-9834. That's 800-575-9834. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
My name is Ariel. When I arrived in the U.S. at 19, I struggled to find job opportunities without my high school diploma. My entire life changed when I took a chance and got my high school diploma at age 22. Everything I have, my education, my career, my marriage, I owe to the Adult Literacy Center and my teachers. They were with me every step of the way, helping with my English and math, making sure I push through all the challenges.
Ariel, your success proves that what I'm doing as a teacher has real meaning.
It was an honor helping you achieve your greatness. Now you're helping others achieve theirs. It inspires me.
Education was the key that unlocked all my opportunities.
When you graduate, they graduate. Find free and supportive adult education centers near you at finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
SchultzFord.com, 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 SchultzFord.com.
It's Michael Bartley on the voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020. KDKA.
Hey, here we go. All righty. We are back live at Point State Park. Our coverage brought to you by Greater Pitt Tree Service, Pittsburgh Brewing Company. And you know what? Oh, look, someone's playing our, what do you call that? Tic-tac? What do you call that?
Connect 4.
Connect 4. Okay. All right, so the band's starting to play. We got people eating giant pretzels and all sorts of stuff all over this place. There's tons of stuff to do and to eat and to drink. And a lot of people. Ross is here in Point Park. Ross, are you there with us?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I ran into you earlier. Are you having a good time here?
Yeah, and I'm right where you left me. But,
oh, yeah?
I want to say I'm glad when you were finishing your pretzel, I had my hand sanitizer with me. I tried to keep one, but glad to help you because you didn't have a napkin.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
How are you staying cool?
Well, I'm staying put where you last saw me. I have a high tolerance heat, but I got my good hat on. And I had a nice appliance last Friday. Now, I watched the world go by this year. you're right. There's no people are showing their pictures.
Hey, Ross, I'm going to interrupt you. I'm having trouble hearing you. I'm sorry about this technical issues. Could you hear him? I couldn't hear him.
I'm
man.
having a very tough time.
Yeah, me too. Me too, Anthony. Anyway, but I hope Ross is staying cool. Hey, Owen, you there?
So,
listen, good job running and get those cold towels. The Pittsburgh Pirates, it's 109. The heat index is 109 degrees. It's going to stay that way throughout the afternoon and into this evening. But the Pittsburgh Pirates, God love them, they're giving away these towels with the P on it, and they dip it in the ice-cold water. Were a lot of people grabbing them, Owen?
Not right now, so.
Huh?
Not when I was there.
Wow, but they're really nice. The best thing is to put it around your neck.
You want a Pirates fun fact?
Yeah, go ahead.
Speaking about hot, Nick Gonzalez, is one of just 9 active MLB players with a batting average above 300. He's sitting at 305 today, and he is almost in a tier of his own.
Wow, very nice, Anthony. Very nice. Wait, Owen, but they're giving the towels to the public, isn't that right? Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. They just handed them to me, so.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I would
good.
get them while I can.
You might have to go get some more in about an hour, but they feel really, really good. This is, I would venture to say, this could be the hottest 4th of July down here. Have you guys been down here for the 4th of July before?
One time ever. I was very small, and we came down here, and I don't remember if it was as big of an event. Of course, everything is bigger when you're littler.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember coming down here, and it was very nice. We got our face painted and did all the things. So we had a very good time. And I think somebody may be giving us some beads. Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
Happy
beads here.
Independence
Oh, very
Day.
nice. Hey, Jimmy, how you doing, bro? Jimmy Rafferty, one of our sponsors from Greater Pitt Tree Service. We're live right now, Jim. Give me a minute because I can't hear you, bro. But thanks for the beads. Jimmy Rafferty from Greater Pitt Tree Service is one of our sponsors. What do you got? What do you got here? Oh, okay, good. Thanks, Jimmy. Oh man. Okay, thanks a lot, Jimmy. Yeah, I'd love to talk to you here. Wait a minute. Yeah, I got you. Owen, listen, Owen. He answered that question. Where are you from again?
I'm from Cleveland.
Oh, that's right, Cleveland.
I haven't been down here for 4th of July.
You've never been here before. I'm going to move this up so I can hear you a little better.
For 4th of July, no.
Hey, Owen, are you a Browns fan?
Maybe.
Tell the truth.
Yes.
You are?
Yes.
Let me give you a piece of advice, Owen.
Yeah?
I wouldn't tell anybody here.
Boy, you know what? I'm
just kidding. You'll be fine.
I was here for the draft right here in Point State Park.
Did you have your Browns shirt on?
I did. And guess what? There's like.
What did they say to you?
One person said some stuff, but it was like obviously it's mostly Steelers fans. The second most is Browns fans for the draft. I saw.
Really?
There's a lot of us because it's 2 hours away. So.
Oh wow! You're a Steelers fan, Anthony.
Duh.
Yep. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Our live coverage from Point State Park on this 4th of July, America 250, 2026, July 4th, will continue. Brought to you by Greater Pitt Tree Service and Pittsburgh Brewing. We'll be right back.
The Big K Morning Show with Larry Richards.
Are you smarter than an anchor man? And we have Joe from Penn Hills as a lifeline for me. Joe, what do you like? A, B, C?
Oh, I like the Super Mario. Is that A?
I'm going with you, Joe. You're my lifeline.
The answer was B, Incredibles 2.
Come on, Joe.
Weekday mornings 5:30 to 10 on the Voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020. KDKA.
You've probably heard all those ads for life insurance. Just a few dollars a day, apply online in minutes, no medical exam. Simple, easy, and cheap, right? Now you're thinking, maybe I should get a quote. Well, smart thinking. Everyone should have life insurance. But here's what they don't tell you. Those few dollars a day rates, they're for young people in perfect health. That's why everyone calls Big Lou the 50 to 60-year-old not-so-perfect candidate. Like you. You take prescription meds, and you're overweight. Winner, winner, fried chicken dinner. Well, Big Lou works with life insurance companies that want people like you, with no surprises after you apply. In fact, if you're a 50-year-old guy with a few health glitches, Lou could probably find you $1 million of term life coverage for about $200 a month. So, yeah, you need life insurance. But unless you're young and healthy, you gotta call Big Lou, because he's like you, older, heavier, and on meds, too. Get a quote right now at 800-700-6898, 800-700-6898, or biglou.com.
When it comes to family law, a lot has changed in recent years, so assumptions can be costly. If you see or sense a change coming in your family life that could have legal implications, it's important to know where you stand. Getting good legal advice early is never a bad idea. I'm Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell. If you or anyone you know is facing a family law issue, start with a consultation. Visit CordellCordell.com.
Pittsburgh and Cranberry Township. Joseph Cordell. Licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
Tune in this Sunday morning at 8 for the Coons Cooking Hour with Rob Pratt and the Coons Market team when they discuss quick and easy meals to prepare. It's the Coons Cooking Hour, presented by Coons Market, your hometown Pittsburgh grocer.
100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA, covered by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 platinum roofing company. Listen to KDKA Radio on the Odyssey, iHeartRadio, or TuneIn apps.
KDKA and KDKA-FM HD2 Pittsburgh. W261AX Pittsburgh.
Always live on the free Odyssey app. From the Aetna Medicare Studios.
Proud to be the voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
From ABC News, I'm Chuck Severson. Across the country, sometimes in extreme heat, people are celebrating America's 250th. Many are in New York City. They watch the historic tall ships and famous Blue Angels jets.
I also really liked the fire department boat with like the big streams of water.
I have reservations at a rooftop opportunity to watch fireworks, allegedly over both rivers at the same time.
Hundreds of New Yorkers turning out alongside the Hudson River to watch Sail 250, where we're watching more than 100 ships from around the world sail up the Hudson River, trailing the flags of countries from around the world. Earlier, there was a military flyover with planes flying low over the Hudson River, some trailing red, white, and blue smoke.
ABC's Mike Dubusky on the banks of the Hudson in New York. In Huntington Beach, California, a parade. Marchers, floats, cars, and military vehicles started on the Pacific Coast Highway, then over to Main Street, where hundreds lined the sidewalks.
The 250th anniversary, and this is the Patriot City. If you want to be at a Patriot City, this is where you come, is Huntington Pier.
Our friend over here, your T-shirt certainly represents America 250. This is not your first parade, correct?
No, heck no. Every year, Huntington Beach, nowhere like it in America. Greatest country on the planet.
Coverage on KABC TV. Pope Leo, who has sparred with the Trump administration over its immigration crackdown, spent the 4th of July on a Sicilian island to pray at a migrant cemetery and honoring tens of thousands of people who died trying to reach Europe for freedom and prosperity. The Pope reminded the U.S. that it was founded by immigrants. 500 long-range Ukrainian drones overnight attacked Russian cities, including Moscow, says Russia's defense ministry, which says a Ukrainian drone today struck an oil terminal in St. Petersburg. Serena Williams today withdrew from her doubles tennis match with Sister Venus at Wimbledon due to a right knee injury, she says on Instagram. You're listening to ABC News.
Hot summer days and high energy bills are on the way. Upgrade your home's old leaky windows this month with Window Nation at 50% off all window styles. Yes, 50% off new, beautiful, energy-efficient windows, plus zero down, zero interest, and no payments for 2 years. Call now, 866-200-8670 or windownation.com. In select markets, trust our family of brands, New South Window and ArmorView. That's 866-200-8670 or windownation.com to book a consultation.
Ever wonder why you have insurance for your car or home, but not your digital life? Meet WebRoot Total Protection, your digital bodyguard that includes antivirus, identity protection, VPN, cloud backup, and more. With plans for individuals and families, WebRoot takes the guessing game out of cybersecurity so you can get back to living your best life online. Go to webroot.com/protect and get 60% off today. That's webroot.com/protect to get 60% off today. Live a better digital life with WebRoot, because peace of mind shouldn't be optional.
A federal judge today denied the city of Philadelphia's motion to recall an appeals court mandate that cleared the way for the Trump administration to replace the slavery memorial at the president's house. But the judge did grant the city's request for more time to file its response in opposition, which will delay the federal government's efforts to replace the exhibit. Philadelphia has until late Tuesday to file a response. Hundreds of thousands of mourners began a days-long funeral in Tehran for Iran's Supreme Leader Khamenei, killed in the war. Many people will be celebrating the 250th near water. The U.S. records about 4,000 to 5,000 drowning deaths each year. It's a much larger danger to children. Tessa Clemens of the CDC Foundation has advice for adults.
Supervising children closely and constantly anytime they are in or near water. And that means having a responsible adult who's within arm's reach of the children, who's not distracted by other activities like reading or their phone or consuming alcohol.
A woman has rowed from California to Hawaii faster than anyone, man or woman, had ever covered the 2,400-mile trip. Kelsey Fendler did it in just under 44 days. On Instagram, she posted near the end.
Assisted by copious amounts of caffeine pills. But I am going to arrive at Alloway Harbor sometime this night. And I'm so excited.
Chuck Sievertson, ABC News.
Here's the latest from the KDKA Community Message Board.
Obsessed with pizza? So are they at Slice on Broadway. The 2025 winner of World's Best Cheese Pizza Slice is right here in the Berg with 6 Pittsburgh locations, always serving delicious New York-style pizza, hoagies, and salads. Order yours today. Visit sliceonbroadway.com. New York style, yins are made. It's the weekly program that keeps you current with the latest travel trends and vacation values. Listen to AAA's Talking Travel every Saturday morning at 11 on KDKA Radio. It's back in the heart of downtown Pittsburgh. Rock, Reggae, and Relief returns Saturday, August 8th, featuring UB40, Allie Campbell, G-Love, and more. Enjoy summer vibes while supporting Cafe Momentum. Get your tickets today at rockreggaerelief.com.
Details at kdkaradio.com.
The KDKA AccuWeather forecast is brought to you by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred roofing replacement contractor. Call 412-829-7711.
An extreme heat warning until 8 this evening. This afternoon, sun mixing with clouds, hot and humid. A couple of thunderstorms later this afternoon and this evening can produce flooding downpours, hail, and damaging winds, the high 91. For AccuWeather, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Unapologetic in his talk. It's Michael Bartley on the Voice of Pittsburgh, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Oh. Welcome back live.
Yay.
Yay, that's you right there. Welcome back live. The Voice of Pittsburgh, KDKA, AM 1020, 100.1 FM, live coverage of America 250 live from Point State Park. Folks are really filing in here now. I'll tell you, it's a hot one, though. I got to be honest with you. The index is 109 degrees. Fireworks, everybody getting fired up for the fireworks tonight. They go at 9:35, I think. Now, I'm going to tell you what's now this to me is the true celebration of our Independence Day of America 250. So this woman, your name's Nancy, right? Cindy, I'm sorry. Cindy from Stowe Rocks. Look at you laughing. And introduced me to Gabrielle. Gabrielle. Okay. That's your mother. You were born in Italy.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Say your last name because I'm going to mess it up.
Gerbino.
Gerbino?
Just Gerbino with the Gerbino.
Oh, Gerbino.
Gerbino.
Gabriella Gerbino.
Yep.
Oh, that's beautiful. Wait, so, but you have dual citizenship in Italy and the United States.
Yes.
Yeah. What is? That brings on such personal significance for you, the liberty and freedoms we have on the 4th of July. You grew up in Stowe Rocks and all that, but you were born in Italy. What do you think about on the 4th of July?
Well, I think it's just important to study history and know about our founding, because it was like a very monumental event because it brought in this it created this new country that no one thought would be around for this long.
You are so amazing. And guess what? You know why you're my new best friend? Anthony's eyes popped out of his head. They walked up, Cindy and Gabriella Giordino, and they said, "Are you Michael Bartley? We love your show." Didn't they, Anthony?
Yes.
That was so cool. And my interns here were all fired up about it. Now, listen, you go to Duquesne University.
Yes.
What are you studying there?
History.
You are?
Yeah, I want to study. I'm going to graduate school for U.S. history.
Oh, so you're in the grad school at Duquesne?
Yeah, well, I'm starting in August 24th.
For the grad school?
For grad school.
But did you do undergrad at Duquesne?
Yeah, yes.
I love Duquesne. Did you like it?
I love Duquesne.
Did you live at home in Stowe or just live at Duquesne?
I lived at home, yes.
Okay, that was probably pretty good, right?
Yeah, that was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. Were you worried about the heat coming down here today?
No, it's not. I like the heat, yeah.
Are you kidding me? See, Irish people like me, it's so hard for me. Oh, my Lord. Did you meet Anthony?
Yes.
He's from Pitt.
Yeah, this guy's like a ray of sunshine. I mean,
I know.
It's already hot enough. I mean, it's incredible. Now, tell me a little bit. I mean, have you been able to go to, were you here for the draft? Were you able to see any of the 4th of July celebrations up to here? What do you think about some of the vendors? I mean, this is a really exciting experience for all of us, but we want to know your perspective as well.
I really enjoy, seeing, all the people around. It's good because I like seeing people and being out, and I didn't do the draft stuff because there's just a lot of people that day, but I really enjoyed this, and I'm very excited to see what they do and hear the music and, see what all the good food and see what they do for the 4th.
Will you stay the entire time for the fireworks?
We have to see because we take the bus, though.
Okay, that's all right. So what?
But we might try to stay the whole time, though.
Did you just walk in here right now, and then you saw me?
Yeah, we just walked in, and we saw you. We saw you guys were setting up and everything.
Okay, but wait, did you walk down to the fountain yet?
No, not yet. We just got here.
I might walk down to that fountain because of the mist from the...
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
no, wait, and you got to get one of these pirate towels because they dipped them in the ice. Owen went and got them for me, yeah. And they're wonderful. Wow. They're really, really cool. Oh, and you got a question for your buddy from Duquesne, your new best friend?
I'm just not surprised he likes the heat. He's from Italy. I know. What part of Italy is it? Is it
Florence?
Oh, God. I assume it gets hot.
Now, since all those years ago, have you been back to Italy?
Not in a long time.
Okay. How many years?
I think since 2003.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
And you're 23 years old?
25.
25. Oh, you look so young. Go ahead, Anthony.
Yeah, so I'm very interested from the historical perspective. I mean, you are a history major. You talked about the significance of July 4th to yourself, but of course this is a day where we celebrate all of America and American history at that. Do you have a favorite subject that you really just dive into historically?
I like the American Revolution.
Yeah. And what about the American Revolution? The Boston Tea Party? What's the big thing for you?
I like the Battle of Lexington and Concord.
Wow, that's incredible.
That is cool. Okay, we're here right now. The French and Indian War.
I love the French and Indian War.
Yeah, this has great significance.
Yeah,
where we're sitting right now.
Braddock's defeat.
Yes,
exactly. The Battle of Monongahela, George Washington.
Yeah. This is the right here at the point is major significance.
Oh, definitely yes.
This property was very strategic to get. No doubt about it. And I got to tell you guys something. Don't ever forget this. Now, you two Pitt kids, and listen, Owen's from Cleveland. Don't tell anybody. He's from Cleveland. Don't tell anybody. I don't want any trouble over here. Owen, I'm just kidding. But you guys, listen. I'm watching this morning the network news this morning. You know what gets great prominence? But Pittsburgh's my number one place. But you know what gets great prominence in our history, in our founding, and the Declaration of Independence, Philadelphia. So that's Pennsylvania. This state, one of the 13 colonies, this state is a major historic site. And if you look around downtown, you might know this too if you're a history buff. All these streets down here, Stanwyck Street,
yes,
Grant Street, all of that. Street. You know all that, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Do you like studying all that?
I love it.
Wow. What are you going to do? What are you going to do the rest of the day?
We'll probably just stay here, maybe stay around here, maybe go downtown, or walk around downtown.
Oh, that's fun. That's really fun. Are you going to go to the North Shore?
I don't know, because that's kind of far to get to.
Yeah. Did you have another question, Anthony?
You've got sunscreen on, right?
No.
No? Ah, man, I'm a sunscreen advocate. Are you going to get any food that you're checking out? Kettle corn, hot dogs, pretzels, ice cold soda. You got some old-fashioned root beer back there? I mean, you've got everything.
Really? Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. You think you're going to get something? The Red Bulls are free, although, watch out about the Red Bulls.
I don't do Red Bull.
No. I'm a heart guy, too, so, I mean, I got a pacemaker and everything, so I don't do the Red Bulls.
You don't drink alcohol at all, do you? Anthony?
No comment.
Well, you better watch yourself.
Plead the fifth.
These college kids, this is something else, I'll tell you right now. Now, I'm going to be introducing. Do you want to say something, Mom? Oh, wait, let's see this shirt. Oh, I love that. That is so cool.
His name's Pizza. He's like a local artist from our neighborhood. He does like.
Describe for our listeners what we're seeing on this shirt.
It's Captain America, and it has my name on it.
And pronounce your first name again.
Gabriele.
Gabriele. That's so beautiful. That is so absolutely beautiful. Don't forget, I'm introducing someone at that BNY main stage at 5:40. And I heard they're really, really good.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I heard they're really, really good. Wait, did you answer his question? What are you guys going to eat, Mom?
We ate already.
Oh, you ate already?
We ate already.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Probably. Yeah. Mom, does the heat bother you?
No, I lived in Italy, so this is nothing. Like Italy is always like this.
Oh, and give her your headset. I just want to ask you a question, too. I want to ask you something because, all right, listen. Owen, help her, please.
That's okay.
Owen, please help her.
I got it.
All right, push the mic to your mouth.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Now, listen, here's what I want to ask you. Gabriele's answer about, being born in Italy and what the 4th of July to Pittsburgh means was so brilliant. What is your answer?
I'm just proud to be in America right now, and because I lived abroad and I appreciate the U.S.
and what it
is.
And you wanted to add something. You said.
I wanted to tell you that I think it's kind of interesting. I remember the 1976 bicentennial.
Oh, me too.
Like you do.
Yeah. These kids weren't alive.
I was telling my friends that my dad bought me some $2 bills.
Oh, wow,
that
really?
I still have.
Yeah.
That are postmarked with it has a special stamp and the postmark. I don't know why that is something special to me, but it was something I remember from the bicentennial.
Wow, no kidding.
And we went to Gettysburg. I loved history. I guess he gets it from me.
Yeah.
But we went to Gettysburg, and my sister wasn't happy, but she said, this doesn't have anything to do with the American Revolution.
So.
But that was where we could get to, so we went on a trip.
Wow. Now, what you were pregnant with him? Pregnant when you were in Italy?
Right.
Give us the circumstances, because you're from Stowe Township.
Right.
And my listeners are probably like, what? Bartley, what are you talking about? Go ahead. Explain that.
Well, I went for Ohio people. I went to college in the University of Dayton, in Dayton, Ohio, and I did a study abroad program for college.
Yeah.
And then I went with my sister after graduation, and I was lucky enough to get a work permit. And so I ended up working for the University of Michigan in Wisconsin in a study abroad program. Yeah. And what else?
So
he was born. I was living there.
After you had this baby here.
Yeah. And
what did you do?
9/11 was such a traumatic event for so many people.
What year were you born?
2000.
2000. All right, we got to take our break. Listen, thank you so much for showing up here. That was so nice of you
I
guys.
enjoyed being on the show.
I'm so glad you were on this show. And I'm so glad you came up.
I'm so glad we were here. We listen to you all the time. We do all.
Thank you
KDKA.
so much. That was so nice of you. All right, we'll be right back.
And we also met that.
Your source for official traffic information. Hear it on News Radio KDKA.
Here's a World Soccer Championship recap.
Brought to you by Lowe's. Members get more at Lowe's. And by the first ever Infiniti QX65. The round of 32 wrapped up with a bit of drama between Australia and Egypt. The match ended 1-1 after extra time, but not before the Aussies decided to switch out their starting goalkeeper for a keeper who specializes in PKs. The gamble did not pay off, and Egypt move on to the round of 16. They'll now take on Argentina on Tuesday. I'm Fernando Carlos.
This is Barry and Steve Ehrenrich from Petite Kitchen and Bath Design Center, and we'd like to say thank you.
Thank you for making Petite the premier kitchen and bath design center and remodeler in Western Pennsylvania.
For over 50 years, you've welcomed us into your homes to help solve your remodeling problems. Our goal is, and always has been, to avoid the nightmare of remodeling. We want to give you the kitchen or bath of your dreams.
Thank you for taking it one step further. You recommended us to your friends. There's no greater statement of satisfaction than to say to a friend, I love my petite kitchen, or I'm so happy with my petite bath. You should call them too.
From custom creation to expert installation, you don't have to go anywhere else. And you didn't. You came to Petite. So, thank you.
And to those of you who haven't been to Petite yet, haven't you waited long enough? PA 625.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your life: your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce, you need a partner you can count on. Visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
If you or anyone you care about is facing divorce, contact Cordell and Cordell today. With over 100,000 clients served, we understand the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL. That's 1-855-GET-LEGAL. Pittsburgh and Cranberry Township. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois.
SchultzFord.com. 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 SchultzFord.com.
Party at your place this summer? Fix things up inside and out with July 4th deals, now at Lowe's. Get up to 45% off select major appliances and save up to an additional 25% off when you bundle select major appliances. Plus, save $80 on the select Charbroil Performance Series gas grill, now $299. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 7/8 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for more details.
And the match is about to begin.
Most of the team is out with COVID-19, so there'll be some substitutes tonight.
What's this? We have an unexpected guest on the field.
It's a dog. Well, they could do with extra players.
She's going for the ball.
Are front paws hands or feet?
Soccer season is full of surprises, and COVID-19 could be one of them. If you test positive, prescription medications may help. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Learn more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
The KDKA radio text line is driven by Kenny Ross Auto Group. Find your best deal and Pittsburgh's best warranty at KennyRoss.com.
Listen to KDKA Radio on the Odyssey, iHeartRadio, or TuneIn apps.
Welcome back. Happy 4th of July to where it all culminates for Pittsburgh. There were parades this morning. There were neighborhood activities this morning. But it all comes home to roost here this evening at Point State Park, right down by the fountain, and on the North Shore. The fireworks tonight, 9:35 here at Point State Park. We got stages, we got live music, we have stuff to eat, we have all this type of stuff. People are trickling in left and right. And our coverage brought to you by Greater Pitt Tree Service and Pittsburgh Brewing. And another one of our sponsors right here, Angela.
Yeah, Angela. Pleasure to meet you.
Angela Moscoso, who is the Regional Engagement Manager at True Leave. And you know what? I said, you were with me last year.
I was.
And we have to say right off the top, what is True Leave?
Well, True Leave is the largest medical marijuana dispensary that you're going to find in Pennsylvania.
One in my neighborhood. Go ahead.
Yeah, seed to sale. So we also have grows that are here that we do right here in Pennsylvania.
This is wonderful. You're super popular. When I drive past your place, the one on Forward, there have to be 50 cars in there every time. I don't care what time of day it is.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Your company's doing very, very well, isn't it?
We are here to serve the patient, from morning to night, open to close, whatever way we can.
And True Leave is all around the state of Pennsylvania?
We are all over the state. We have 21 locations located all the way from Pittsburgh down to Washington, up to Cranberry Zelly, over to Philly, up to Scranton, and everything between.
Angela, we're very proud of your engagement with us, our partnership and collaboration on the Voice of Pittsburgh, KDKA, and True Leave. This celebration, because I see you every year here at Point State Park on the 4th of July. The 4th of July, Independence Day, marking our liberty, our freedoms, True Leave takes a big presence here. Why is that so important to the company?
Well, we were very lucky 4 years ago when we first started talking to Brandon from the city here.
He's
charge
a great guy. I like him,
amazing work, right?
Yeah.
A lot of what you're seeing today, if you're coming out for the 4th, is a lot of the work of Brandon and his team and the effort and love and passion that they've put into wanting to ensure that this is the best 4th of July, which, according to USA Today, it is the best 4th of July.
We're celebrating that, baby.
Absolutely. But, 4 years ago, we came together after a chamber meeting and started talking and said, how can we make a bigger impact?
Yeah.
And this is why it's been just so important for the last 4 years for us to continue to grow that impact. We realized that Pittsburgh had such a growing veteran population here, right? You have the oldest Veterans Day Parade right here in Pittsburgh. And there's so many veterans from many different decades, different wars, right, who all need different types of services and help. And that's where this came in and why this has become such an important part of the 4th of July here in Pittsburgh. We have brought together about 7 of our nonprofit veteran partners. They all give something back to veterans, and they come together today here at the City of Pittsburgh's 4th of July to help the community, advocates, and veterans alike understand different resources and ways they can give back.
Your company is so close to these veterans groups, and I have to tell you, per capita, Western Pennsylvania is one of the highest populated veterans populations in the country, and so there's no question about it that your passion, True Leave's passion for helping veterans is palpable, and veterans are very, very, very appreciative of what you do.
Well, I appreciate to hear that. It's important to us to be there for all of our patients, but we do have a large veteran population that comes to us. A lot of them are seeking relief from their PTSD, from their anxiety, whatever it may be, their health concerns, and they're looking for alternative therapies that they can start a new journey to see if that can help them.
Did you meet my interns here?
I have not met your interns.
Introduce yourselves, guys.
I am Anthony.
I'm Owen. Nice to meet you.
And they have some questions for you. They're my student co-hosts, and I love having them. They do a show overnight on KD. Well, you tell it, Anthony. You tell
Yes.
what to do.
So we co-host a show called Next Take. It airs from 1 to 5 a.m. in the morning, and it is all University of Pittsburgh students, from the producers to the hosts, and we all have a great time. We have news subjects, entertainment, sports, politics. We dive into everything, and just to even give a taste here is we have us here for the 4th of July, and another one of our co-hosts, Luke Klister, and I were on with Mr. Bartley on Memorial Day, and it's always a great time. But I'm interested in, and you mentioned your partnership with veterans on a day like this. What does it mean to help support veterans in the community of Pittsburgh, and how can ordinary folks like us be a part in helping the veteran community?
Oh, absolutely. So a lot about it is showing up, right? It's about learning how showing up and being part. And that can mean a lot of different things. Not everybody can give the same way, but there's so many different ways. So it literally starts with showing up and asking, what do you need? That simple question, it seems so short, but that simple question can lead to such a large answer and diversity of answer according, to the person you're speaking to. So coming today, right, we bring this Veterans Wellness Corner here so that people can do exactly that. They can meet all different types of resources, whether you are that family member, you're an advocate, or a veteran yourself. You can find out ways that you can either get resources if you're the one who needs them, or you can help those around you and the community around you, even if you may not be related to a veteran or have a close veteran, ways you can still give back and be part of that community to say thank you to those who have served.
And I'm loving the fact that we are spotlighting that on the 4th of July here in Pittsburgh. I really am. Aujala, you have to stay right here. We have to take a break. Don't you go anywhere, because when we come back, I want to ask you more about True Leave and more about the veterans. Owen wants to get in on this conversation. Owen, are you paying attention? I want to ask you about how you're surviving the heat, too. All right. Live coverage from Point State Park right here on the Voice of Pittsburgh. Michael Bartley joining you, brought to you by Greater Pitt Tree Service, Pittsburgh Brewing. We'll be right back.
I'm with Joe Potocnik from JP Roofing and Siding, a Platinum Preferred Contractor from Owens Corning. Joe, what does that mean?
It's an elite status. We earn that by using Owens Corning products to qualify for the Platinum Preferred warranty. That's a 50-year warranty on the materials and 25-year on the labor, 100%.
That's the upper 1% in America after 45 years, Joe. Congratulations.
Thank you, Larry.
Call JP Roofing and Siding, 412-829-7711.
When you get a diagnosis of Parkinson's disease, things get real.
And nobody understands that better than the Parkinson's Foundation. All across the country, we provide resources and support in the fight against Parkinson's, a neurological disease that affects movement.
The Parkinson's Foundation is dedicated to improving care and advancing research towards a cure.
And when you call our helpline, you'll speak to a real person who can help you find the right information. Because while living with Parkinson's can be challenging, there are things you can do to improve your quality of life. So, whether you're newly diagnosed, have been living with Parkinson's for years, or caring for a loved one,
when Parkinson's gets real, find real answers at the Parkinson's Foundation.
Go to parkinson.org or call our helpline at 1-800-4PD-INFO, 1-800-473-4636. The Parkinson's Foundation. Better lives together.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
With other language learning apps, I was just playing games. I wasn't really learning. Babbel's different.
Babbel was designed by over 200 language learning experts to be the most effective way to learn another language.
Every time I open the app, I can choose to work on my writing, speaking, or listening. And it saves my mistakes for me to review, so I'm constantly improving. Before Babbel, I thought I just wasn't good with languages. But now I'm speaking French. Tout ça, c'est grâce à Babbel.
Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
At Habitat for Humanity, we believe home is where you find peace, stability, and safety. But 1 in 3 people on Earth woke up today without a good home. Let's open the door to opportunity. Visit Habitat.org to learn more. That's Habitat.org.
From the Aetna Medicare Studios.
Proud to be the voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
ABC News, I'm Chuck Sievertson. Not only do events like parades and fireworks greet visitors on America's 250th, there's extreme heat. 101 in Washington, where a massive fireworks show is planned for tonight. 95 in New York City for the tall ships on the Hudson River.
Have reservations at a rooftop opportunity to watch fireworks allegedly over both rivers at the same time.
In Huntington Beach, California, where it's allegedly a pleasant 70, marchers, floats, cars, military vehicles paraded where hundreds line the sidewalks.
You hear the crowd chanting USA. It takes an awful lot of work to put on a huge patriotic parade like this one.
Coverage on KABC TV. Pope Leo, who has sparred with the Trump administration over its immigration crackdown, spent the 4th of July on a Sicilian island to honor tens of thousands who died trying to reach Europe for freedom and prosperity. 500 long-range Ukrainian drones overnight and today attacked Russian cities, says Russia's defense ministry. This is ABC News.
Don't miss the Pittsburgh Music Festival, July 11th and 12th at Pittsburgh Brewing Company in Creighton, featuring Joe Grishecki and the House Rockers, Billy Price Band, Norman Nardini, The Gathering Field, and more. Benefiting Band Together Pittsburgh and Autism Pittsburgh. Presented by Pittsburgh Brewing Company and U.S. Steel. Tickets at pittsburghmusicfestival.com.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Marty Griffin. I have seen so much anger these days. You know what's overwhelmed me with joy and optimism? This Get Marty. The folks in this community that have stepped up. You can't help your neighbor if you hate your neighbor. Get Marty epitomizes that opportunity to help people, feed people, clothe people, educate people. If you need me, get Marty at kdkradio.com. It's where we will find a way to help you.
Presented by UPMC Health System, Phil DeLuceni and Associates, Cousins Roofing, Siding and Decks, and by Harold Shepley and Associates.
Tickets are on sale now for the upcoming season of the Pittsburgh Speakers Series at Heinz Hall, presented by University of Pittsburgh, with Anderson Cooper, former UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson, historian Anne Applebaum, financial journalist Andrew Ross Sorkin, former NASA Administrator Charles Bolden, and acclaimed war photographer Lindsay Addario. For information and tickets, go to pittsburghspeakers.org. Sponsored by News Radio KDKA and the Spanos Group of Raymond James.
When you get a diagnosis of Parkinson's disease, things get real.
And nobody understands that better than the Parkinson's Foundation. All across the country, we provide resources and support in the fight against Parkinson's, a neurological disease that affects movement.
The Parkinson's Foundation is dedicated to improving care and advancing research towards a cure.
And when you call our helpline, you'll speak to a real person who can help you find the right information. Because while living with Parkinson's can be challenging, there are things you can do to improve your quality of life. So, whether you're newly diagnosed, have been living with Parkinson's for years, or caring for a loved one,
when Parkinson's gets real, find real answers at the Parkinson's Foundation.
Go to parkinson.org or call our helpline at 1-800-4PD-INFO, 1-800-473-4636. The Parkinson's Foundation. Better lives together.
Life's best moments start with perfect choices. For Connie Nowak, it was a trolley ride and a 67-year love story. A life of family, smart decisions, and companionship with Chester the cat. Her retirement choice, the village at St. Barnabas. Recreation, healthcare, close to family, everything on her list. Plus, it's an exceptional retirement value with a flexible entry process and affordable rates. St. Barnabas Retirement Communities, stbarnabascommunities.com, or call 724-444-5568.
This is Greg Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory. One of our guiding principles is to provide great beds at a great value. Our goal is to prove this to our customers every single day. We believe in producing quality mattresses in our factory and selling them directly to you, eliminating the middleman markup. You can rest easy knowing that you're getting a hand-built mattress at a real value. Stop by a location near you. We're confident that you'll be able to see and feel the OMF difference for yourself. Learn more at originalmattress.com.
The KDKA AccuWeather forecast is brought to you by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred Roofing Replacement Contractor. Call 412-829-7711.
The extreme heat warning continues till 8 this evening. Sun will mix with clouds this afternoon. It will be hot and humid. A couple of heavy thunderstorms later this afternoon and this evening can generate flooding downpours, hail, and damaging winds, the high 91. For AccuWeather, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Welcome back. Michael Bartley on the Voice of Pittsburgh News Radio KDKA, coming to you live from Point State Park in downtown Pittsburgh, celebrating America 250 and the 4th of July right here in Pittsburgh. Brought to you by Greater Pitt Tree Service, Pittsburgh Brewing Company. And our guest continues to be Angela Moscoso from True Leave. And you know what? You were saying your hometown is Philadelphia. And I'm bringing that up for a reason. They canceled the parade in Philadelphia this morning. And I felt badly here they canceled the Furries parade. Because, well, right now, let me just give you the update, Angela. Let me give you guys the update. Right now, the temperature is 94 degrees, but the heat index, the feels like temperature right now, is 108. All of us just poured cold ice water on the towels that were given to us by the Pittsburgh Pirates. We're putting it over our heads. We put it around our neck. Does this weather bother you, Angela?
Oh, it does. It bothers me a lot.
Well, I don't know if anybody is greatly comfortable. Every once in a while, we're getting a breeze.
Yeah.
Can't you feel that, you guys?
Yeah, well, our friend Gabriel, he loved the heat. He was loving it.
I know, because he said, I'm Italian. That doesn't bother me at all. He is loving it.
I wish I got that part of the Latino gene in me, and I did not. I cannot do the heat. I'm just not great. It's why I moved back up east here and back to Philly.
Angela.
I like my fall. I like my spring.
Me too, Angela.
I like
I'm an
my
Irish
winter.
guy. I'm suffering. Believe me. All right, wait. Owen, one of our student co-hosts, has a question for you about True Leave.
Yeah, because it's 4th of July in America is like an ever-changing country, really. So I wanted to know the company you work for, which is medical marijuana. How have you seen not like the public perception of that change in public opinions, especially as you say the city is really embracing that now? You have a stand here in Point State Park for the 4th of July. So have you really seen that change? Because like 10 years ago,
you mean like image-wise and
yeah, I guess image-wise. Yeah.
What a great question.
Yeah, absolutely. The work I do, as I said, I'm an engagement manager for True Leave, and I've been working in the community for over 4.5 years with True Leave. I've gotten to be on the ground and talk to the community. And even in the last 5 years, right, even post-COVID, through COVID, after COVID, as we move on, right, people are realizing that alternative therapies are a great alternative for them, that maybe they want to move away from standard pharmaceutical things like opiates, right, and they're seeking alternative therapy. The biggest change that has happened since even 5 years ago is that conversation opening up. Right? It's starting that conversation. People are now wanting to at least be knowledgeable, know what's going on, right? It's an ever-changing community that I work in, ever-changing, day to day, moment to moment sometimes. Even now as we follow, what's going on politically, my company was very lucky to be the first medical marijuana company to make it onto the New York Stock Exchange. That was huge, very first one. I mean, back in 1930s, hemp was the largest agricultural thing that we had in the United States. And here we are, years and years later, fighting for this plant, and we're starting back with those conversations. And people want to know, after all these decades, after all the changes, things they've been told, right, what are the facts, right? And that's where my team comes in, is the education. We love to just talk about where are we at with true, just educational facts today, whether it's about the plant or about the legal behind it.
I'm signaling him. Can I tell you something? I have a relative who has great anxiety. Look at Jimmy Rafferty, my man from Greater Pitt Tree Service, bringing us nice, ice cold Pepsis. Thanks, Jimmy. Jimmy's my man. He's going to join us at 4:05. We're going to talk to Greater Pitt Tree Service. Angela, listen. Can I tell you this? I have a relative who has suffers from acute anxiety, and I mean acute. Marijuana saved his life. Do you understand that? And I know you're hearing that type of stuff. Is that where you were going in terms of the medical marijuana, Owen? I know image-wise, but there are amazing stories about medical marijuana that does people that have cancer, people that have all these maladies. But I know a lot of people, including a relative that has acute anxiety, and marijuana saved his life.
Well, I'm glad to hear that they were able to find the right path for them. And, part of it, as you talk about how has it changed, is that as we continue to move into markets where we are more legal, right now we're looking at the classification of 3 for medical marijuana. That means research. That means knowledge. That means understanding, because that plant is as unique as we are as humans. And so we need to know the science behind it to make sure that we're helping somebody the right way, and that we're sending them on the right path, because it is so diverse. You can go so many different directions, and somebody who's coming for anxiety is a little different than someone coming for sleep, and you need something a little different for those.
And you talked a little bit in the break about how you guys are informing, but tell the audience here, how is True Leave today informing others on this growing popular medical marijuana?
Well, absolutely. So today, as we've talked about earlier, you're going to see, if you come down to the 4th of July here at Point State Park, that the Veterans Wellness Corner is set up. Now, that is exactly what it's here to do. You're going to see my team out here from True Leave, here to educate on the plant itself. You are going to have the team from Brave Bean, who help on financial. They help donate money through their coffee to help different services. We have veterans of foreign wars here to educate. They do almost any service that a veteran may need. You can go to them, and they're going to help direct you in that way. We have someone who helps get cards. So it's a physician who will help help somebody get their actual card through the whole process. The Veterans Leadership Program, who also gives resources in so many ways. Amputee Aid, who specifically helps veterans who need some type of prosthetic. And then, of course, today we have Team Foster with us, which is another team that's going to help veterans with whatever resource they may need. Maria Cohen is here today doing some sound bowl healing. So as we talk about alternative therapies, ways for a veteran to reset, right? We are not only giving information, but we are here today actively showing you different ways that you're able to help perhaps your PTSD through yoga and meditation. So we have Patrick O'Connell here helping with that. Maria is going to help with some sound healing, right? But again, it's about coming, listening, and being part of it. That way you can find out what is the best way you can either help yourself or help those that may need your help.
That's incredible.
Go ahead, Anthony. Go ahead, follow up. Owen?
Come on, gentlemen.
Yes, that is incredible.
I have more questions, don't worry, but I want these young
And this is something where, of course, we are still one of those states where the difference between the legalization of regular marijuana and medical marijuana, we have that distinction where we don't have the recreational use. Is that something that, for people who may not be familiar with the difference between recreational and medical, can you just sort of, what is that difference for people who may be unfamiliar?
Yeah, absolutely. So here in Pennsylvania, we are a fully medical market. So we have no adult use market in Pennsylvania. So here you must go to the Department of Health, register as a patient, talk to a doctor who can give you a card, right? You want to check out the conditions that are currently under the program, under the Department of Health. If you qualify, that doctor, right, they can go yay or nay. You get a card in the mail, and that helps you get into the dispensary to be able to talk to a dispensary associate who's going to help you with the next step of your journey there.
Do you guys, the smell, because, people, they worry about the smell. They worry.
An hour ago, he's like, can you smell that? I smell marijuana. And I couldn't smell. Did you smell it, Casey?
Yeah.
A little bit. I couldn't smell. Did you smell it? No.
I did not, no.
I did not. It was over here. I don't know. Go ahead.
Well, maybe I'm exposing myself. I don't know. But yeah, I felt like I caught a little whiff of it. I don't know. But
I know what marijuana smells like.
Is there a difference for the smell between recreational and medical, or it's all the same?
Now, the smell comes from the terpenes. Now, terpenes are part of every living thing, from your grass on the ground, a lemon in the grocery store, to the actual medical marijuana plant, right? So you're going to get terpenes. Now, the difference is the products. So nowadays, and especially in the medical market, there's so many alternatives. So people come to me, especially a lot of the older generation, that's exactly what they say. The smell, I don't want that. But there's so many other options today. So nowadays, you have what we call troche. That's a medicated gummy. There's capsules and tablets, tinctures, things that have no smell whatsoever.
And are those more popular, or are those in similar popularity to just the original plant with, whatever you're smoking it, or maybe you are taking an edible? Do you see those differences in popularity there?
I mean, there's definitely popularity in each one, right? There's a different type of person who may need each type of product, right? Depending on your own lifestyle, how active are you? Are you home with a bunch of family where you don't want something that's going to smell up the house, right? Are you an older person who may be in some type of caregiving situation where someone is in your home caregiving for you, or you are in some type of assistant living? So you don't want something that is going to be smelling. You don't want something that is going to be very obvious to other people. And some people just don't want other people to know, right? It's not their business. This is their medication and their journey. So that's the nice part about the medical market, is you're going to get a lot of those alternatives. I mean, today you can find things even like suppositories or bath salt that goes into a bathtub that helps with your whole body, especially for those who may have something like lupus or fibromyalgia where they have pain head to toe. They may try something like that to help alleviate some of that. So there's so many options in that to go away from the smell. But the smelliest is going to still be the pure plant.
Our guest is Angela Moscoso. You're going to stay one more segment here from True Leave, because I have some questions. You're from Philly, all right? You're from Philly. You're from this area. This kid here is from Ohio. As I'm watching more and more people trickle in here at Point State Park, I think a lot of them are making their way down to the fountain to get their space for tonight's fireworks at 9:35. More and more people trickling in. It is a hot one, believe me. The heat index right now is 108, but there are ways to stay cool. So,
Every Tuesday morning at 7:20, listen for Inside Independence Health, a look at all things healthcare with the experts from Independence Health System. It's brought to you by Independence Health System. Expert care here.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
With other language learning apps, I was just playing games. I wasn't really learning. Babbel's different.
Babbel was designed by over 200 language learning experts to be the most effective way to learn another language.
Every time I open the app, I can choose to work on my writing, speaking, or listening. And it saves my mistakes for me to review, so I'm constantly improving. Before Babbel, I thought I just wasn't good with languages. But now I'm speaking French. Tout ça, c'est grâce à Babbel.
Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Your home should be your happy place. Hi, this is Larry Richard for CertaPro Painters. If you're sitting around your house, you see the faded colors and peeling paint, I got to get this done. We'll get it done right the first time with CertaPro Painters. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. I love that. Get a free estimate, all the details, easy to understand, and it will brighten up your home. Then it will be a happy place. Schedule a free estimate online at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C.
The Big K Morning Show with Larry Richards.
Are you smarter than an anchor man? And we have Joe from Penn Hills as a lifeline for me. Joe, what do you like? A, B, C?
Oh, I like the Super Mario. Is that A?
I'm going with you, Joe. You're my lifeline.
The answer was B, Incredibles 2.
Come on, Joe.
Weekday mornings 5:30 to 10 on the Voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020. KDKA.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
A small business affirmation from Progressive. Plumbers, today will be a good day. You will be profitable. Your clients will be nice. No one will stand over you and tell you how to fix the thing they actually hired you to fix. You will also feel at peace after switching to Progressive, America's #1 commercial auto insurer. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, #1 commercial auto insurer from the NAIC's 2024 National Premium Data.
The best words to hear at the TSA security checkpoint? You're good to go. All it takes is a little preparation. Get to the airport early. Bring a carry-on bag that fits in the overhead, and have an acceptable ID. Not all state-issued IDs will cut it. Check out tsa.gov/ID and see which TSA acceptable IDs make the grade, like a real ID or passport.
Before you jet, do a little prep, and you're good to go. Check out tsa.gov/ID or the MyTSA app.
SchultzFord.com, 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 SchultzFord.com.
He's downright entertaining, and he's on the Voice of Pittsburgh. Michael Bartley, 100.1 FM and AM 1020, KDKA.
Welcome back live from Point State Park. I guess we kind of got knocked off the air for the last 30 seconds or so. I was saying my guest is Angela Moscoso, and I got my Next Take Pit interns with me. We love it, Anthony and Owen. And what I was saying was it's so wonderful to see so many families showing up here and going and buying food, and there's games out here. There's so much room here. It's incredible. And then they're making their way down to the fountain at Point State Park to have a great vantage point for the fireworks.
Bubble invasion.
9:35. Now we have bubbles all over the place. This is so fun. Everybody seems, Angela, to be in such a great mood. And listen, okay, the heat index, it feels like is 108. I know that's tough. That's tough on some people. But guess what? They're doing everything they can. Anthony, you guys answer this too, to make people feel okay.
Yeah, absolutely. The city itself is doing everything here. There is lots of little games, places to kind of hide away in the shade, little chill tents over in our wellness corner as well, where people can get out of the sun, get out of that heat, the UV rays. Like I said, I'm not great with heat, so I appreciate it. Nice chill zone, right? But everybody here is working together to make the best out of whatever we can do and just enjoy and celebrate the day.
And there's just so much going on here as people anticipate the celebration here tonight. And the BNY main stage, which is right in front of us here, right now sort of to the left of Gateway Towers, to the sort of in front of the Wyndham Hotel. If you know Point State Park, if you're heading in, you'll find parking. Don't worry about that. Angela, I'm looking over at your area there, and everybody has tents and so forth, and you'll see our KDK tent. Come and stop by. We have, what are we giving away, Anthony? What do we got? We got pens.
We've got pens. We've got clips. We've got beads. We've got Connect 4 if you want to bring your little kid, and you can bop the little thingies.
We have lip balm. That's lip balm. You want some of that, Angela? You can have some, Angela. But I'm looking at your thing over there. You have one big tent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 7 little tents. You have a major presence here for True Leave.
I do. You know, that's part of the major partnership that we've done with the city of Pittsburgh over the last couple of years.
All right, now this is for all three of you. I love talking to young people, and be careful here because I get very territorial, and I'm born and raised in Pittsburgh. I do everything I can to promote. I was tearing into city leaders this week who were maybe ignoring the young people getting out of hand down here because people were feeling unsafe. And then I was proud of our mayor and our police chief getting on board and getting in there and saying, listen, zero tolerance. Everyone's going to be safe. We're going to be golden for all of this. You're from Philly. You better tell me that you love Pittsburgh.
I do love Pittsburgh.
Good.
It's my second favorite place in the state.
Really?
No,
come
I
on.
joke around, right? I love all of PA. PA is absolutely, I've been someone who's lived in many states, and Pennsylvania always brings me back here.
We have everything any big city has.
Everything.
Our cultural district's second to none. Our restaurant's second to none.
And
we got our sports team second to none.
And the most bridges out of any state in the United States, the most bridges.
And then guess what? Excuse me, miss. You ready?
Ready.
Excuse me. You ready?
Ready for it.
We're the #1 4th of July celebration
You are the
city
number
in
one.
the nation.
By USA
don't
Today,
ever forget
I heard.
Huh?
I heard it's from USA Today. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Cleveland, Ohio. You like Pittsburgh better than Cleveland, don't you?
I mean,
the answer is yes.
Yeah, Cleveland's improving.
It is.
It's improving, but
I'm teasing you about Cleveland. Cleveland's nice.
Yeah, it's definitely gotten better these past few years, but living in Pittsburgh, it's like 1A, 1B. I don't know which one's top, but I love both cities.
Yeah,
I love Pittsburgh especially.
Have you ever been here for the fireworks in
no,
Pittsburgh?
So
tonight will be your first experience, really, right?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Definitely. Yeah.
That's very.
It's going to another level tonight, I hear.
You know what? I saw some of the news reports about what this is going to look like, and it's going to be unbelievable. They're setting them off on several barges, and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of shells and the whole ball of wax. Hey, listen, it's America 250.
Yeah, and Michael, I said this the last time I was on your show. Pittsburgh is America's comeback city, and I think part of our coming out party was at the NFL draft, and everybody found out about our wonderful transit services, found out about the idea and identity of Pittsburgh, that we are the comeback city, we're the Steel City, and to have the USA Today rank us the way that they did in the 4th of July, the Sports Business Journal on Pittsburgh Sports City. I mean, Pittsburgh is the place to be, and especially on 4th of July, it doesn't get better than this.
You agree with that?
I do. I was here for the NFL draft. Our stores across the street from where they did it, and the drop-off from the buses were right across the street from our store.
Yeah.
And I got to see everybody come into the city, and it was just such a welcoming time. Everybody was just having such a good time together. It was really the definition of community.
Yeah. I interviewed so many people from out of town who never realized how gorgeous this city is. And I'm hoping at right around 4:20 or something, there was a family from Nevada whom I know, and I'm hoping they make it down here. They're coming in from Harrisburg, but they've been here for a couple of days, and I want to know what they've never been to Pittsburgh before, and this is what I love. I love talking to people because during the draft, like you say, Angela, Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I heard, wow, we never expected it would be this beautiful. And don't let those little punks who run around in those, Market Square and stuff scare you from coming down here. Don't you agree, Angela?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh is my second home. I kid around about it, but really, Philly and Pittsburgh, they're my two homes here in Pennsylvania. I find myself coming back to Pittsburgh literally almost once every month, every other month for something.
Exactly.
There's always things to happen here going on. And I actually really enjoy a unique adventure, which is looking for the abandoned staircases.
Yeah, that's cool.
I love to find them and adventure around the city and figure out where they go to. And
yeah. Angela, thanks so much for being with us.
No, thank you for having me.
On behalf of my intern hosts here, I love them. Listen, and thank you for listening. Listen, and by the way, you're going to give us a call. It's okay, 866-391-1020, to tell us what you did this morning. Did you go to your neighborhood parade, whatever it is? I don't care. Happy 4th of July. KDKA, the voice of Pittsburgh, live coverage from Point State Park on America 250. July 4th continues right after the news.
The Village at St. Barnabas, the perfect place for mom.
Heart disease is the leading cause of death in the United States. So when it comes to your heart, there's no room for compromise. At UPMC Heart and Vascular Institute, innovation, technology, and world-class expertise come together to treat the most complex heart cases, redefining what's possible for patients who need it most. Getting your heart checked can save your life. Schedule your appointment with the region's leader at upmc.com/heart.
When it comes to family law, a lot has changed in recent years, so assumptions can be costly. If you see or sense a change coming in your family life that could have legal implications, it's important to know where you stand. Getting good legal advice early is never a bad idea. I'm Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell. If you or anyone you know is facing a family law issue, start with a consultation. Visit CordellCordell.com.
Pittsburgh and Cranberry Township. Joseph Cordell. Licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
Join Beth Andrews for the Net Worth Financial Hour Saturdays at 1 to get the news and information you need to make your retirement dream a reality. That's the Net Worth Financial Hour with Beth Andrews, Saturdays at 1. Net Worth Advisors, LLC is a registered investment advisor.
Listen to KDKA Radio on the Odyssey, iHeartRadio, or TuneIn apps.
KDKA and KDKA-FM HD2 Pittsburgh. W261AX Pittsburgh.
Always live on the free Odyssey app. From the Aetna Medicare studios.
Proud to be the voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
From ABC News, I'm Chuck Sievertson. Americans are celebrating the country's 250th birthday despite, in many areas, extreme heat. In the mid-90s, ABC's Mike Dubusky on the west side of Manhattan.
It started with a military flyover, with planes flying low over the Hudson River, trailing red, white, and blue smoke. Now we're watching a series of tall ships sail up the Hudson River with flags of countries from around the world trailing behind them. Every once in a while, you'll hear one of the horns blow, signaling America's 250th anniversary here in New York City.
On social media, President Trump writes, despite the heat, which isn't bad as predicted, he says, the crowds in D.C. are incredible. It's 102 in Washington, real feel 110. In Huntington Beach, California, where it's about 70, a parade of marchers, floats, cars, and military vehicles.
As more beautiful cars going by, including Lightning McQueen and Sally and Star Cars. There you go. That was one of the. That was a great cartoon.
My favorite movie and my favorite ride at Disneyland.
Oh, really?
Have you tried it? It's so fun.
Coverage on KABC TV. Hawaii hosting the annual canoe regatta on Waikiki Beach. ABC's Martha Raddatz.
Thousands of people are lined up here to see this incredible race. They go at about a quarter mile to the ocean, turn around on a buoy, and come back. But this race started with all branches of the U.S. military in these outrigger canoes, 6 people per boat. They started with singing the national anthem, songs from Hawaii. It was very moving, people cheering.
Pope Leo, who has sparred with the Trump administration over its immigration crackdown, was today on a Sicilian island to pray at a migrant cemetery and honoring tens of thousands who died trying to reach Europe for freedom and prosperity. The Pope reminded the U.S. that it was founded by immigrants. You're listening to ABC News.
Hot summer days and high energy bills are on the way. Upgrade your home's old leaky windows this month with Window Nation at 50% off all window styles. Yes, 50% off new, beautiful, energy-efficient windows, plus 0 down, 0 interest, and no payments for 2 years. Call now, 866-200-8670 or windownation.com. In select markets, trust our family of brands, New South Window and ArmorView. That's 866-200-8670 or windownation.com to book a consultation.
Ever wonder why you have insurance for your car or home, but not your digital life? Meet Webroot Total Protection, your digital bodyguard that includes antivirus, identity protection, VPN, cloud backup, and more. With plans for individuals and families, Webroot takes the guessing game out of cybersecurity so you can get back to living your best life online. Go to webroot.com/protect and get 60% off today. That's webroot.com/protect to get 60% off today. Live a better digital life with Webroot, because peace of mind shouldn't be optional.
500 long-range Ukrainian drones overnight attacked Russian cities, including Moscow, says Russia's defense ministry, which says a Ukrainian drone today struck an oil terminal in St. Petersburg. Serena Williams today withdrew from her doubles tennis match with Sister Venus at Wimbledon due to a right knee injury, she says on Instagram, saying that more must be done to protect footballers from racist abuse at the World Cup being held in North America. A Netherlands-based players' union saying abuse is online and in person. This 4th of July holiday, severe thunderstorm watches are threatening outdoor celebrations. ABC News forecaster Leslie Lopez.
There are so many places across Southern California that could be dealing with severe thunderstorm threats, and we're still also monitoring that life-threatening heat. We do have the heat index over into Washington, D.C. of 106 degrees. Again, you throw in a chance of some thunderstorms, and fireworks displays could be impacted. Into New York City, 95 degrees. Also a chance to see some of that severe thunderstorm activity. Lightning strikes could be a possibility. So Mother Nature may light up the skies in her own way. And then off towards the west, we're still looking at an opportunity for fire danger there.
Holding onto her champion's mustard belt another year, the winner of the annual Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest in New York's Coney Island, ABC's Shirlene Alicott.
Mickey Sudo is our big winner. She ate 38.75 dogs. There are at least 5,000 people here.
ABC's Shirlene Alicott on Coney Island. Chuck Severson, ABC News.
Doug.
Hot dog, get your hot dog.
Customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
Hey, what are you doing?
I like your method. Direct, to the point. A little loud, but...
Listen, people don't buy car insurance the same way they do hot dogs.
Not yet, but both are customizable.
Popcorn, get your popcorn.
Hey, this is a hot dog area.
And customize and save area. Get a quote at libertymutual.com or with your local agent.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
The KDKA AccuWeather forecast is brought to you by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred Roofing Replacement Contractor. Call 412-829-7711.
An extreme heat warning until 8 this evening. This afternoon, sun mixing with clouds, hot and humid. A couple of thunderstorms later this afternoon and this evening can produce flooding downpours, hail, and damaging winds, the high 91. For AccuWeather, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
You've heard the stories. Now talk about them with Michael Bartley. 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Welcome back. Oh, baby. Woo! It's a hot one down here at the point. Welcome back to KDKA 1020, AM 1020, 100.1 FM live coverage of Pittsburgh 4th of July, America 250. The fireworks tonight at 9:35. I'll tell you what, this crowd is really picking up. Our coverage today brought to you by Greater Pitt Tree Service and Pittsburgh Brewing. Speaking of Greater Pitt Tree Service, my man, who I grew up with, Jimmy Rafferty, is joining us from Greater Pitt Tree Service. And your boss, Carlos, I love him. You know what? I didn't know that there was a Greater Pitt dumpster service. I used him this week. He dropped it off. I'm cleaning out a house in our neighborhood, our old neighborhood of Greenfield. And Carl, I'll tell you, that's a great company. It was right there, ba-boom, ba-boom. But the Greater Pitt Tree Service, Jimmy, tell us what you guys do.
Well, we're the premier company in Pittsburgh. We service all the surrounding areas within an hour, sometimes a little over that. If we have to, we go outside that. But we take down dangerous dead trees, live trees, things around the house. We try to keep your family safe. So, yeah, we are the company to call.
You guys have been busy lately because it's been stormy.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of storms, a lot of wind. It's going to there we go. It's going to come in and out all the time. And we get more winds and more tornado hits this last 2 years. I haven't seen this before, but
Jimmy, you guys have a tent right down from us. It's the Greater Pitt Tree Service. Not only is such a really good company, helps people after storms, it helps people prune their trees, get their trees done. Because we have so many trees in western Pennsylvania.
You ain't kidding, Mike.
You know, we have the largest canopy, 43% of shade cover, tree cover.
That's right.
In America, the largest, which people don't know that. When I have friends, they come in, I've never been here before, and they're like, wait a minute, this is Pittsburgh? And the first thing they say is, you have a lot of trees. So that keeps you busy.
We're trees and hills, baby.
Exactly. We're trees and hills, Jimmy.
Trees and hills.
But you guys have a very big presence here on the 4th of July. Community involvement is big to Greater Pitt Tree Service and Carlos and you.
Yeah, absolutely. Community involvement, we're all about. We started out in the small community of Greenfield. Carlos was down there with Jimmy Gregg, as a matter of fact, a leader in our Greenfield community, the baseball community. My brother Craig was down there, Mr. Bonacki. I mean, I can go on and on.
All guys that we grew
all
up
the guys,
with.
we grew up with that we've learned from, experienced from. Now Carlos is really Dirt Mastriano. He gave me a bunch of stuff to give to the kids down there. We like to be that presence. Carlos, I commend him. I called Carlos up. He was supposed to come down and take over this radio show today. And he said, Jimmy, 5 hours in the sun, man.
Oh, my God. You know, Jimmy, it's the heat index, the feels like it's 108 degrees. So I'm drinking as much water as I can. I'm putting this icy towel around my neck.
I got one
and you know
myself.
what? How about that stage right in front of us, BNY main stage? They're jamming over there. Did you meet my interns here?
I did.
Anthony and Owen?
Briefly, I did. I brought them up some pops, some water, whatever.
You were so nice to us. You brought us fans, too.
Fans.
They have some questions for you.
Yes, well, and growing, you said you grew up with Marty, and so obviously, USA 250.
Anthony, put that mic closer to you.
It's so important to you. What does Independence Day mean for you, and do you remember the 200th celebration back in 1976?
Yeah, these kids weren't alive, but you and I were.
I do remember it. I mean, what it means to me is land of the free, home of the brave.
Yeah.
This is where this is what our forefathers fought for. I mean, this is what we strive for. Our country is a little bit on a slide. We have a chance to change things around. I mean, as a matter of fact, one of my ancestors signed the Declaration of Independence, Charles Carroll from Carroll County in Baltimore, Maryland. So it's like, it means quite a bit to me, man. We're part of this great community and great country, and if you don't like it, I just say get the hell out. I mean, it's like, it's simple. We got all the freedoms, we got all the privileges, all the necessities we need here. I mean, you are what you are what you make. We made this country great. We're trying to make it great again.
And obviously this day is history is a very important part of today. Have you had a chance to go into the Fort Pitt Museum and check out some of the local history in Pittsburgh?
I haven't this year. I've been there. The local history is phenomenal. Any of the history museums in Pittsburgh are phenomenal. I mean, every time you go into one, you find something new that you missed before. So I really, some people, just because it's the 4th of July, come down another time, another weekend with your grandkids, your kids. It's a learning experience for them, and our kids don't know enough about history today.
And you're right about that. And I was on the air yesterday on the Big K Morning Show, and I read a poll, Jimmy, and it broke my heart. 46% of Americans didn't know what America 250 was. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
That makes me crazy.
They think it's a NASCAR race.
I know. Jimmy, before I forget.
Sorry, buddy.
That's all right.
On your wow.
Jimmy, this is tough on Irish guys like you and me.
Yeah.
Huh? Isn't it?
It's brutal. It's brutal. I can tolerate it a little more than maybe you might, because I'm out there all day.
You're used to it, I think.
Well, to a certain extent, I drive around and set jobs up.
I'm a little older than you too.
Like 1 year.
I'm 64. What are you?
I'm 62.
Oh yeah, I'm 60. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. We got like a year and a half.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Anyway.
Let's get a question from Mr.
I just had a quick question, because it's 4th of July. People love blowing up fireworks in their own backyard, legal or not. As a tree removal company, do you see a lot of 4th of July accidents with people messing with fireworks?
That's a great question.
Hey, I mean, we do. We see our fair share of accidents. One thing we see on dry, brutal weather like this, there's a lot of trees that have brush that's very dry around it. So if you're in a forested area and you're shooting fireworks off, God forbid that you catch the forest on fire, because this is high season for this. I mean, you see this in California every day. Half of California's on fire because of this. Everybody be safe. Just be cautious and be cognizant about where you're lighting your fireworks off, and make sure you have a fire extinguisher handy in case something does go wrong. It's better to plan for the future and say, hey, I had some water on a fire extinguisher. I was able to put out something small that could have turned into a blazing inferno.
That was a great question, Owen. The other thing, did you have another question,
No.
Owen? Okay. You know what, Jimmy? The other thing that people go on about is don't mix alcohol with fireworks at night.
That's never going to happen. I mean, that's never going to stop.
No. Oh, I'd probably not.
Maybe. Let's go ahead on this point.
Yeah.
Whoever's lighting them off never mix alcohol with fire.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
If you want to watch them, if you want to drink the alcohol, sit back, but don't be playing with fire and drinking all the alcohol.
I think you're right.
Because you're not going to make the right decision.
Yeah. Are you staying over there in your booth, Greater Pitt Tree Service, till what time?
I'll be here until after the fireworks. I mean, we're kind of committed to be down here, and then we can't get in here until the park clears out. So I'll be here. I mean, Carlos might even call and say, "Hey, Jimmy, get a room at the window."
Hey, Jimmy, the Brandon from the city of Pittsburgh, Anthony and I were interviewing him. These fireworks tonight, Jimmy, are going to be the greatest fireworks Pittsburgh's ever seen.
That's right. That's right.
What are you hearing? What do you get the inside scoop?
I heard.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was seriously thinking about coming down for the 250th. I mean, had this been the 240th and 49th, I'm staying home watching them. 250th, I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I watched that UFC fight with on the presidential.
Yeah. I'm going to say, speaking of the partnership between Greater Pitt Tree Service and now my new favorite company, Greater Pitt Dumpster Service. Yeah.
We also have Greater Pitt Plant Healthcare.
Oh, yeah.
So we got Carlos is
that's my man.
Carlos is tri-phrased.
That's my man. You know what, Jimmy? You guys in KDK Radio.
That's with our arborist, Troy.
Yeah.
Troy Lampenfeld.
Yeah. And you guys in KDK Radio, we've had a partnership for years and years and years. We love working with you guys.
Yeah.
But you guys do such great work for the community. And the 4th of July, what does it mean to you personally?
It's all about our freedom, man. It's something we were given. We were handed to. This freedom fought in 1776 was handed to us by our forefathers, and we just have to continue to make this country better and better. Enjoy your freedoms while we have them. I mean, it's brutal.
And what do you say to those who are currently in service, veterans, of course? This is a sort of day where we like to thank them, and we like to think about them as well.
Oh, absolutely. Please stay safe wherever you're at, whatever venue in the country you're in. Carlos, especially his boy Sal's over there. He's captain of a tank command, I believe, or something. He's not allowed to tell us where he's at because they'll have to kill all of us.
Yeah,
but that's the way that intelligence goes. But yeah. He's got a military job, so we want to support him. We want to support all the military families that we cross paths with and are protecting our country. This is a day for them. This is their day. This is what it's all about. Enjoy the fireworks.
Yeah. And we've got a great game of tic-tac-toe. You think you're going to get in some tic-tac-toe, maybe?
I think I can. I'm pretty good at it. My dad.
You have a lot of energy for 62.
My dad used to beat me at this all the time.
Oh. Hey, Jimmy, thanks a million, my man.
Thank you. You guys are awesome. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you very much.
Shout out to
Jimmy Rafferty, Greater Pitt Tree Service, one of our sponsors here today. Our live coverage. AM 1020, 100.1 FM, KDKA, the voice of Pittsburgh. Our live coverage from Point State Park continues in a moment.
Your source for the AccuWeather forecast. Hear it on News Radio KDKA.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
With other language learning apps, I was just playing games. I wasn't really learning. Babbel's different.
Babbel was designed by over 200 language learning experts to be the most effective way to learn another language.
Every time I open the app, I can choose to work on my writing, speaking, or listening. And it saves my mistakes for me to review, so I'm constantly improving. Before Babbel, I thought I just wasn't good with languages. But now I'm speaking French. Tout ça, c'est grâce à Babbel.
Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Here's a World Soccer Championship Team Spotlight, brought to you by the first ever Infiniti QX65 and by Lowe's. Members get more at Lowe's.
Brazil comes in hungry after years without a title, led by a dynamic young striker and supported by a technically gifted midfield. Their blend of flair, pace, and tactical versatility makes them one of the most dangerous sides in the tournament.
One of life's greatest mysteries has finally been solved.
Who let the dogs out? Spruce, spruce, spruce.
It's Spruce, the weed and grass killer that's safe for use around people, pets, and bees. When used as directed, spray the leaves for visible results in just 1 hour and dead weeds in just 1 day. You spray, they play. Spruce, pet friendly, weed deadly. Find wherever weed killers are sold.
Stop smoking. Alex Goen patented hypnosis.
It's Steve Mann. Have you heard the commercials for the Stop Smoking seminars? And they said it could work for you. So I went. And guess what? It did work for me. My friends and family are still amazed. I quit smoking. I didn't have cravings, anxiety, or weight gain. Listen, I don't know how it works, but I know it works because I'm living proof, and it's 100% guaranteed.
Why so effective? The only stop smoking method in America proven useful by the U.S. Patent Office because it reprograms your subconscious. Alex Goen breaks your connection to cigarettes, coffee, stress driving, even other smokers. No cravings, irritability, or weight gain. Cigarettes no longer own you. Walk in a smoker, walk out free. Only $59.99 or your money back. Stop Smoking Seminar Thursday, July 23rd. Doubletree by Hilton Green Tree, 8 p.m. Weight loss 5:30 p.m. Arrive early. Sign up at alexgoen.com. Goen. That's alexgoen.com.
When it comes to affordable term life insurance, everyone's whistling the Big Lou tune. If you're over 50, maybe a bit porky, or have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost about $200 a month. Even if you're not in perfect health, call Big Lou, because he specializes in finding big chunks of affordable term life insurance for just about everyone. Don't let diabetes or other health glitches keep you from owning $500,000 to $1 million or more of term life insurance. For affordable term life insurance, call Big Lou. Don't hesitate. Call 800-700-6898, 800-700-6898, or visit biglou.com.
Call Big Lou, don't hesitate. 800-700-6898. Call Big Lou, don't hesitate. 800-700-6898. Visit biglou.com.
Retirement, it's almost here. Are you ready? Well, join Kurt Kanodik and Ethan Lane of Accurate Solutions Group for your retirement blueprint. Let Kurt and Ethan help you plan for your retirement dreams. Don't miss your retirement blueprint, Sundays at 10. Investment advisory services offered through ASG Investment Management, LLC.
The KDKA radio text line is driven by Kenny Ross Auto Group. Find your best deal and Pittsburgh's best warranty at kennyross.com.
Listen to KDKA Radio on the Odyssey, iHeartRadio, or TuneIn apps.
Everything you need, every time you listen. 100.1 FM and AM 1020. KDKA.
Did you look like...
Welcome back to KDK live coverage of the 4th of July here in Pittsburgh. America 250 2026. I'll tell you what. We are right in the heart of things right here at Point State Park on the big lawn across from the Wyndham Hotel. People, I tell you, this crowd is picking up big time from when we started at 2 o'clock live coverage. And we're running into so many fun people. Vince D'Angelo walks past. I've never met you before.
No.
You're like, hey, Mr. Bartley, you did a show 2 weeks ago. You wanted to clarify something. That's fine. I loved it. And it was about the thing I did on the skill games.
Yes.
And you work at the casino.
I did, yeah.
You worked at Rivers?
Yes.
Yeah. But tell us why you came down here today, and is this heat bothering you?
Yes, it's very hot. It's stifling hot.
Hey, Vince, it's 108 and sometimes 109.
Yeah, it feels like
yeah. You were born and raised in Clairton.
Yes, I lived there all my life. Biggest experience for me was when the mill blew up. I was getting ready for work, and I live about a half a mile away from where the explosion was. And I was getting my shoes on, and I felt like this, and I lifted out of my seat. That's how much concussion.
Wow, I was
there
on
was.
the air when that happened.
Yeah.
I mean, just that recent one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was. Oh my Lord!
Yeah,
wow, that was a huge. That was the lead story, national news, all that type of stuff.
So
yeah, there's no doubt. I did a documentary on the Clairton Bears winning. What did they win? How many games?
60 games.
60 games. In a
I
row,
went to Catholic school, but I still rooted for them for the football.
You know, it's funny. I befriended those families so much. Terrace Webb was one of the players. He played for Pitt. He played for your team, Anthony. His mother invited. She's a dear friend of mine. Invited me to his wedding. They're really lovely people. Clairton is such lovely people in Clairton. And it's really wonderful. What does the 4th of July mean to you, Vince?
Very patriotic. I enjoy fireworks and come to see, because they said there was a survey by USA Today and said Pittsburgh's the best city to watch fireworks. And, you know, having Zambelli and the company that's going to do the fireworks tonight just means a lot to me. And I'm really patriotic about the 4th of July. So
Vince D'Angelo's our guest. We just pulled you right in here because you stopped and said, hi, Mr. Bartley. Where do you think you're going to watch the fireworks from? Down here at the Point or right here?
I'll be watching over where the casino is.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, I could see all the different views of the things. So, because I've seen how many people are over at the Point here. It gets a little claustrophobic.
Did you meet our college guy, Anthony, over here? He's a nice young man.
Yeah, I shook his hand before. Nice guy.
He's a nice guy. Go ahead, Anthony.
Vince, it's a pleasure, and it's so wonderful to see everybody here. And I've got a question for both you and Michael Bartley. We could answer all of this, and I guess I could as well. Your all-American meal. What's on the plate when we're discussing 4th of July? What's your favorite kind of food for 4th of July?
Ribs.
Really?
Hot dogs, hamburgers, baked beans, coleslaw, homemade coleslaw. That would be my ideal all-American.
I think that's all-American. But on the 4th of July, I love hot dogs more than any other day.
Yes.
Unless maybe I'm at PNC Park at a game for a Bucko game.
I want to try the glizzy that Paul Skeen.
Me too. Yeah. I do too. That Paul Skeens did over for Sheets.
Yes.
That looks very good.
Yes. So the word glizzy, when I was growing up, meant making a tray of food to give that was dirty food to the people that cleaned your plates or whatever like that. Not what he said for a hot dog.
Why is this word? Why is the word glizzy like a big word now?
Well, it's
is that like a young person thing? I knew it.
There's nicknames like the Glizzy Gladiator, and it's a joke. Usually it's about like a hot dog without a bun, if you catch my drift. So that's usually sort of what they do.
Vince, you and I, we just said hot dogs or wieners or stuff like that. We didn't say glizzy.
I
mean, I would rather eat something called a glizzy than a wiener.
Casey,
yeah.
I had to put my input right there.
How old are you, Casey?
22.
22 years old. Oh, my people from Nevada are here too. Oh man, okay. I'll tell you what. So Vince, did you go to there was a Clairton celebration this morning? You know what I love about Pittsburgh? Every single neighborhood has their neighborhood thing.
So next week, everything was booked up for the mayor because he's my neighbor right down the street. So we're going to do the celebration next week on Saturday with fireworks and different bands and things like that.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So
Can I tell you something about Clairton? When I was a kid, Clairton had the best baseball tournament, Little League. And it was in a park, Anthony, and there was a World War II tank in that
Still
park.
there.
Is it?
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about? That field?
Yep, still
there. Do you
there.
remember that Clairton had one hell of a baseball tournament?
Yeah, it was Little League, and then they used to have the Daily News League, and they always played at the closest league or the field that's to the major league, and the Orioles were the Clairton team, and they always seemed to do really good in the games for that. So.
Boy, that is so. I tell you, I just watched some of Pittsburgh's finest walk by. There are police everywhere down there. Doesn't that make you feel good?
I think it means different things to different people. I mean, me personally, I don't mind it. I think other people may be intimidated by it. But if you feel intimidated by it, then maybe they do need to be here.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you want to feel secure and safe.
I do.
Because some of those young kids were acting up the last couple weeks.
I
You
know.
that.
I'm glad that there's more of a bigger police presence for different things because, I don't know, Southside sometimes, I'm not late at night like the different things, but, you know, the beggars and whatever, they're just sometimes overwhelming.
I got you.
So I'm glad.
Anthony, what a pleasure. I'm glad you stopped by.
Yes.
Happy 4th to you.
Thank you.
Enjoy the fireworks tonight. Have a great time. All right? Thank you.
Nice talking to you.
You bet. Anthony, thanks so much.
Nice talking to you.
All right, our live coverage from the 4th of July celebration here in Pittsburgh continues in a moment.
Life moves fast, and having a primary care physician who knows you means someone is keeping pace with your health. At Independence Health System, your primary care doctor knows your history. They're your first call for checkups, screenings, telehealth visits, and everyday concerns, connecting you directly to a network of trusted specialists across our system and hospitals, all here for you. Find expert care here at Independence Health System.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
If you're only good to your new friends, you're not going to have any old ones. Straight Talk gets it. That's why new and existing customers get free 5G phones on Verizon's 5G network. Pretty simple, really. You keep good people by being good people.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
At Habitat for Humanity, we believe home is where you find peace, stability, and safety. But 1 in 3 people on Earth woke up today without a good home. Let's open the door to opportunity. Visit Habitat.org to learn more. That's Habitat.org.
The best words to hear at the TSA security checkpoint? You're good to go. All it takes is a little preparation. Get to the airport early. Bring a carry-on bag that fits in the overhead. And have an acceptable ID. Not all state-issued IDs will cut it. Check out tsa.gov/ID and see which TSA acceptable IDs make the grade, like a real ID or passport.
Before you jet, do a little prep, and you're good to go. Check out tsa.gov/ID or the MyTSA app.
Did you see that UFO last night?
Is it real? Or is it AI?
How about the aircraft carrier floating down the river?
Nowadays, it's tough to determine what's legit and what to believe.
I know it's true because it was all over my feed last night.
But when it comes to news, depend on Pittsburgh's original news source since 1920. The Voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020. KDKA.
From the Aetna Medicare Studios.
Proud to be the voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
ABC News, I'm Chuck Sievertson. Music makes America's 250th birthday.
This land was made for you and me. This land is your land.
Broadway came to Louisville, Kentucky. Members of the cast of Hamilton read from the Declaration of Independence and sang Woody Guthrie's This Land is Your Land. Some Americans are at national parks today. At Mount Rushmore, where faces of George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln are carved into the rock. This actor interprets Lincoln for visitors at the monument and has been doing so since the U.S. bicentennial in 1976.
If I go 6 more years, I'll have been Lincoln longer than Lincoln was Lincoln.
All living former presidents have given their messages for Americans on this day. President George W. Bush said if Americans don't like the direction of the country, they can vote because democracy is self-correcting. Total deaths in the Venezuelan earthquakes have risen to over 2,900, says that country. This is ABC News.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
A small business affirmation from Progressive. Plumbers, today will be a good day. You will be profitable. Your clients will be nice. No one will stand over you and tell you how to fix the thing they actually hired you to fix. You will also feel at peace after switching to Progressive, America's #1 commercial auto insurer. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. #1 commercial auto insurer from the NAIC's 2024 National Premium Data.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell & Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your life: your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce, you need a partner you can count on. Visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
If you or anyone you care about is facing divorce, contact Cordell & Cordell today. With over 100,000 clients served, we understand the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Call Cordell & Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL. That's 1-855-GET-LEGAL. Pittsburgh and Cranberry Township. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois.
Miss Fernandez, what are those tiny things?
Those are what we call amoebas. You can only see them through a microscope.
Wow.
Today's students are tomorrow's great thinkers and innovators. But right now, there's a funding crisis in public schools. Millions of kids go to schools that don't have funding for books, computers, and so much more just because of where they live. You can help change that. Donors Choose is a nonprofit that lets you support students and teachers in your community and beyond. You choose which supplies to support. You could provide first graders with pencils and paper, or other students with their first chapter books, help a music class get a guitar.
You could even supply a classroom like mine with a science project. But what you're really giving is the moment that sparks a brighter tomorrow.
To learn more, please visit DonorsChoose.org. That's DonorsChoose.org. Choose students. Shape the future.
Mommy, can I sit in the front seat just this one time? Please, please, please.
No, not yet.
But why?
Because I love you, and you're just not ready yet. Now, get in the back so I can get you in your car seat, please.
Putting your kids in the right seat for their age and size is an act of love. Check that your kids are in the right seat at NHTSA.gov/the right seat. Love protects. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Tune in this Sunday morning at 8 for the Coons Cooking Hour with Rob Pratt and the Coons Market team when they discuss quick and easy meals to prepare. It's the Coons Cooking Hour, presented by Coons Market, your hometown Pittsburgh grocer.
The KDKA AccuWeather forecast is brought to you by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred roofing replacement contractor. Call 412-829-7711.
Still a couple of heavier thunderstorms around early tonight, otherwise partly cloudy and humid, a low of 69. Mostly cloudy tomorrow with a couple of showers, even a heavier thunderstorm, especially during the afternoon as it stays humid, high 81. For AccuWeather, I'm meteorologist Brian Thompson, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
And it's Blake.
Welcome back. Welcome back to live coverage, KDKA, AM 1020, FM 100.1 FM. Live coverage. Happy 4th of July, everybody. I know you went to your neighborhood parade, and I know that you went to your neighborhood commemoration of our liberty, our freedom, America 250. And now so many people are down here at the Point State Park. The fireworks to begin at 9:35. And I got to tell you something. I really have to tell you something. Just about 10 minutes ago, the feels like temperature was 109. And then we got a front moving in. And the breeze, Anthony, was, this feels like, this is glorious.
I feel like I'm in paradise. I feel like I'm in a tropical oasis. This is incredible.
I'm telling you right now. So listen, I have some guests here because I love talking to people about who've never been to Pittsburgh and what their impression is. All right, now the guy to my left is Tanner Blake, who's just finishing up 2 years in the Pittsburgh region, the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania mission, and I'm very close to it. I know you're president, all that type stuff. And his mom and dad, his mom Jenny, his dad Andrew, and brother Benson, who's very reluctant to be on the air, but we put a headset on him anyway. We can't help it. I love when people don't want to be on the air. I force them to do it. Jenny, you're such a lovely person. You're from Panaca, Nevada. How far is that from Vegas?
About 2.5 hours north.
And I grabbed you in here because you came to pick up this guy. You've never been to Pittsburgh, and I love talking to people about that. And our audience loves hearing about it. I'm a big promoter of Pittsburgh, and I got to tell you something. You and your husband, Dr. Blake, I'll call him, you did a heck of a job raising this young man.
Thank you.
So not only did you have a reunion with him, but you're visiting Pittsburgh for the first time. What are your impressions?
I love it. We are from the desert, and it's dirt. We're surrounded by dirt, so it is so pretty.
Yeah,
it's so green
isn't
and
it
pretty.
beautiful?
Yeah.
Benson,
beautiful.
what did you think, Benson?
Same as her, honestly.
Move that mic up to your mouth a little bit. What'd you say?
I said same as her, honestly.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
And you're going on your mission to the Philippines, aren't you?
Yes, that's
right. Wow. Tanner Blake.
Still not as cool as Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is the best, I'm telling you.
My man, he's the star. This is my star kid right here. Now listen, good answer, Tanner.
I know.
Good answer. Now listen, I'm going to ask you a question. Be careful.
Okay.
Oh, well, there's lightning. We might have to end this. Did you see that over there? Now, if the lightning comes, we'll get off the air very quickly. I don't want to endanger anybody. But there's a storm kind of rustling up here. Tanner, are you going to miss Pittsburgh?
I'm going to miss it every day. I love Pittsburgh so much.
Tell us why.
For me, I love the pride that the city of Pittsburgh has. Yeah. For when you meet people that are from Pittsburgh, they just love it. Like the area, the buildings, the sports, love it. Like the Pittsburgh pride is so cool, and I love that everyone here loves their city. I think that's super cool to me. And for one, just it's a beautiful city in itself. All the buildings, the bridges, the hills, everything. Like I love going to Mount Washington and stuff, just all over the place. Point Park, it's my favorite.
Did you take your family to Mount Washington yet?
Not yet, but we're going to go in the next Sunday or Monday.
Okay, that's good. That's very good. Okay.
When we were getting on the plane in Vegas, at least half the plane was in Pirates or Steelers or Pitt gear.
Really?
So I was like, oh, we're going to get our son. It just felt like home.
Did you probably didn't realize when he was here, you became a Steeler fan. That's for sure, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you become a Steeler fan, Benson?
I don't know enough about it yet, but I'm sure I will be.
I got you. All right, now listen, Casey, I'm going to make an executive call. We've got some lightning moving in Anthony. What do you think?
Yeah, that's not up to my forte, but I want to get you guys.
You can ask them a question. You got a couple minutes.
I want to give you guys a picture of this family because I know you're thinking it's 4th of July, it's America 250. We're having the biggest birthday party we could imagine. And what do they say? The American dream. And this family, it's like picture perfect. Everybody.
Aren't they wonderful?
Straight white teeth. I don't know if the dad works in teeth, but man, this is terrific.
Jenny, you have the most gorgeous teeth I've ever seen in my life. Your husband's getting jealous of me saying that right now.
But I want to ask Mr. President over here a little bit. What made you, did you choose Pittsburgh as your mission? Were you given Pittsburgh as your mission? I want to know.
I should have explained. This is the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints mission, which I'm very close to. And I just love what these young people do. And I met them probably 7-8 years ago when they helped. I'm on board of several food pantries and food distribution nonprofits, and they do unbelievable service. But answer his question.
Yeah, that's a really good question. So it's not up to us on where we go. It's up to us on whether or not we want to do this. So it's our decision to do it. It's all just volunteer work. And so we fill out this little application thing, and it goes to the leader of our church, the president, and he kind of chooses where we go. So Pittsburgh was a completely random assignment for me. And so, yeah, my little brother here, he's going to the Philippines. I was just, you don't get to choose where you go. But I'm so grateful that I was sent here to Pittsburgh. I've been to Philly. I've been to Gettysburg. That was about the extent of my Pennsylvania travel. And to be honest, I kind of forgot about Pittsburgh before I came out. Just being from Nevada, I didn't think about the East too much, but I'm so happy that I was able to be here in Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh is a very underrated city. It's the best city ever.
Okay, and just trailing off his question, and you're taking your family to all the places sort of where you served.
Yeah.
But in and around Pittsburgh, name some of the places. Did you serve Swissville?
No, so I was over on the south side of the city.
That was probably fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I was over in like Carrick, Mount Oliver, Mount Washington. Those are a lot of the areas that I was in. I was in Oakland on the campuses quite a bit too. Then I served.
That's a busy. Did you take them to Oakland?
Not yet. We're going to go on
we
Monday.
Just barely
got back to the city.
Okay, yeah.
And so then a little bit later into my mission, I served up in Aliquippa, like the Beaver County area.
Oh, yeah.
So I was up there for a while, and then I was in Freeport, like New Kensington, that area.
Go ahead, Anthony.
Well, first off, we're seeing a mass migration here. Everybody is coming in.
Yeah, I think so.
So that's fascinating. But it's interesting. Well, first off, I kind of feel bad for you because Pittsburgh has so many great coffee places, and I don't know if you snuck one or not. But you said that you have a choice in the matter. For those who may be unfamiliar with the church itself, what is that decision-making process look like? Does it happen at a certain age where you start to get involved in leadership? Like, what does that look like?
Yeah, that's a good question. So it looks different for everyone. The decision to serve is different for everyone. And some people don't. Like I said, it's not a requirement that you do.
You have to be at least 18 and graduated.
You do have to be graduated or some like you have to be out of high school, essentially, whether you graduated or not.
Sure.
But yeah, you have to be at least 18. And for me, I just seen some of my friends do it, and I'd seen like my dad's here served a mission, and a couple other people that I know, and it was cool. It's a cool process. You're able to just serve others for 2 years. That's all you do all day is just serve people, and it seemed cool. And so I decided that it was something that I wanted to do.
And I'm so impressed. Like nonprofits don't have that I'm on boards that have food pantries and help the elderly. They do so much because they do a lot of the work. They really do.
We're getting an official police report that they're shutting down the park.
Yes, indeed. So listen, Jenny, thank you very much, Benson. I love you, Tanner. You'll come back to Pittsburgh. Don't worry.
Right.
Now, folks, Mike back at the station. You are not going to hear from us for a final segment because we are evacuating. They're telling us to get out of the park because there is lightning with the front moving in. All right, Michael Bartley on the Voice of Pittsburgh News Radio, KDK. Thanks to our sponsors, Greater Pitt Tree Service, Pittsburgh Brewing Company. We are sneaking out for now. We'll see what happens because we don't want anybody to be in jeopardy with their health and so forth. All right. We'll be back, I think, maybe. John and Rachel coming back on at 6 o'clock, I think.
When you need to know, depend on the news leader. At home, in your car, or at work. The Voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM, AM 1020, and KDKA-radio.com.
This is Greg Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory. Many retailers use a computer program to tell you which mattress to buy after